Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
Yes, sir. King Harden night. It's King. it's King Harden night. You know what it is. It's Nest Kingdom. It's Nest Kingdom. Hold on, let me play this real quick.
The Brooklyn Nets fans are looking forward to a season where you guys are expected to have a great one.
Healthy James Harden. Scary hours.
Harden heard the slander from yesterday. He heard it. Harden heard it.
Shout out to King Kyrie too. We gotta get King Kyrie in here too. You know?
A little oven mitt
King Kyrie. I got my Kyrie gloves. Hold on, let me put my Kyrie gloves on. I got my
Real
Kyrie
Ryan,
gloves tonight,
we'll
bro.
do that later. The PSA will be later when Jay comes on. Jay said he.
Oh, Jay's coming on. Jay's pulling up.
He said he would pull up tonight.
You know what I'm saying? I got the.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I got my Kyrie.
When'd
That's
you
my
get
Kyrie
those?
gloves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them Kyrie gloves. You know what I'm saying?
When'd you get those?
I got them today. It was brick out.
The ice? Is that when
Yeah, it was brick out today, bro. It was like 11 degrees out today, bro. It was bad. But let me shout out the Kingdom. What's good, y'all? Good win. You join us right now. We just beat the Spurs. Shout out. Let me do the shout out. Shout out Donna HAB flexing. You know what I'm saying? Got to flex on him. Somebody said, "Where's all the Harden hate?" Yeah, we're gonna talk about James Harden, King Harden. Harden was great tonight. Shout out Joey D, John Cummings. Hey, what's up? Hemi gang. Hey, Age, what's up? PV, Lenny Beeson. Tommy B, what's good? Oh, you know Real Royal gonna pull up. Real Royal's in here. Real Royal's in here.
He's here today. He's here today.
Real Royal's gonna pull up. Zay2 Wavy, Leb, what's good, Leb? Yeah, we got on the merch tonight. My Holy King, what's up? Isaac, what's up? And Kobe, Mamba, Bean Bryant, hey, and Marquise Simmons, what's good? Brooklyn Nets 11, I see. Oh, Bruce Brown. We got to talk about Bruce Brown tonight. Bruce Brown revenge game? Did Bruce Brown get his revenge game tonight?
Y'all said Bembry was better than me? Hold on.
It was Bruce getting his trade value up.
Bruce
getting his trade value up.
Yeah.
And it was
and
it was
trade
Bruce. Yeah.
Still trade Bruce? Y'all, why y'all gotta be?
Is it still trade Bruce Brown season?
Yeah, I am a little irritated that Sharp did not. Yeah. Well, I'll be addressing the Sharp.
He only had one foul. He only had one foul. It's not like he was in foul trouble either.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. So first quarter, Brooklyn Nets started off hot in this game. The Spurs led, but the Spurs came back in that run. They led the first quarter 26-24. Kyrie started off hot with I think it was like an early 7 points. But then towards the end of the first quarter, the Spurs made that little run back. The second quarter is when things got a little foggy. You know, Harden kind of struggled a little bit. Kyrie was not there yet.
I don't think Kyrie was off.
He wasn't off, but
Kyrie
wasn't aggressive.
Said he was off. Yeah, he just wasn't. Yeah, he was not aggressive, and Harden wasn't getting calls in that second quarter. Yeah, and that's why that thing looked horrible.
Actually, let me change that. Harden was aggressive in the second quarter, but it didn't feel it because, like I said, like Saint said, he wasn't getting calls in that second quarter. So that's when they went up halftime. It was the Spurs led 51-50. We had good minutes though. I think at the end of that second quarter, was that when Aldridge got that dunk? I think Aldridge dunked on somebody. Blake Griffin. Griffin got in, and Blake Griffin gave us good minutes in that by halftime. The end of the third quarter, this is when King Harden turned up. And then in the third quarter where he got the banger. Caught that body on. Yeah, you see that? He caught the body on. So King Harden scored 12 points in the third quarter. Just amazing from Harden tonight, bro. I mean, like, this is everything. This is what we want. This is how we want Harden to play every night. We got to celebrate Harden tonight. Now Kyrie was cold. Kyrie was kind of cold until the fourth. They call him Mr. Fourth Quarter. Kyrie was cold until the fourth quarter. I think he had maybe like 10 or 12 points in that. He was
stuck at 9 for a while. I remember.
I think it was 9. He was stuck at 9.
He had the early 7 or whatever he had in the first quarter, and that way he just kind of stopped. And when we went into the second quarter, we stopped when the Spurs started making their run, we couldn't score the ball, and they started to make their shots. Our defense was still fine, but they were just making easy buckets, and we couldn't score the ball.
Exactly.
I would beg to argue that taking Sharp out of the lineup for as long as he did kind of allowed them to keep getting that backdoor cut.
Yeah,
and they were definitely able to penetrate a little bit.
Why do you think he didn't put Day'Ron back? I mean, LaMarcus give us good minutes though.
He did. No. I have no complaints for LaMarcus. You obviously saw them really wanting to get Blake going today, and I got to give him credit for that. Blake stepped up. But I'm confused. Like, he got one quick foul right at the beginning of the game, and then I was like, ooh, maybe we're gonna have the same thing. But then the dude goes on to rattle off like 7. He had like 4 points, 7 rebounds in like 4 or 5 minutes, like 6 minutes. And then he was out. I mean, dude wound up with 10 rebounds, 4 points. But I don't know if it's just the same thing that Nash always says, like, I'm trying to get other people minutes, and it is the Spurs. So they probably, to them, anticipated a win. So maybe they're like, okay, I need to get my regulars in here more. I don't know. I would have loved to seen them go back to Sharp, because I felt like tonight Sharp could have had a big game. I was a little bummed. I'm more bummed because, I want to see that man out there. I like how he plays, but I'm not mad that he didn't come back in because, LA did his thing. Bruce,
because
it was just
the story of the whole game is like we would get a run and then the Spurs would answer right back. We would make a run and then the Spurs would answer right back. So it's like
we'd make the run and we'd stop scoring. Like, we just there was just a hole in our offense. It was like everything just kind of stopped. The Spurs would get their points, but it was like, I remember watching, it was like late in the second quarter, and I was like, we've had this amount of points by the end of the first quarter.
Yeah. And that in the end of the third, the Nets led the Spurs 79-74. So the third quarter was where we got a little bit of separation. This whole game, we're going to get no separation from the Spurs. Now, end of the third, we caught a little bit of separation. This is when Bruce Brown caught that little buzzer beater dunk at the 40 seconds after Aldridge had a dunk, and then Harden had that dunk when he scored 12 in the third quarter. Fourth quarter was the Kyrie quarter. It was third quarter was King Harden. Fourth quarter was the Kyrie quarter. Kyrie, I think, had 15 in the fourth. I think it was more than that, but I'm pretty sure it was 15 in the fourth. Just amazing, and then just led us down the stretch. The fourth quarter was basically like Harden and Kyrie's powers just combined, and then it just turned into like Thanos, and then just Thanos to Spurs, and it was after that it was just over.
Or like a little bit of Voltron, like a
Voltron, it was like
pieces of Voltron.
That's like kind of like one of the first games of the season where we saw like Harden and Kyrie both just like kill a team as like they're just both on fire. So when it's like that, it's like, I know it's the Spurs, but we haven't seen Kyrie and Harden like both on fire like that.
I've noticed. Oh, look, Brooklyn Nets Kingdom is in here, bro.
Yeah, be careful if I copyright you, bro.
I noticed a couple times. Yeah, don't be out there slandering us, like saying stuff in other streams. Please don't do that. I noticed in other games since Harden and Kyrie were playing, and I don't know if it's, whether you say it's Nash or not, but I noticed that when they were doing the give rest with Kyrie and Harden, like in, one out, like sometimes it just didn't flow right. But tonight it did, right? Like tonight, I believe they did a good job. And I think the only thing that kind of kept Kyrie from really scoring today was just himself. Like, he seemed to want to keep going to Harden in that first half.
Yeah, he was deferring. He was deferring a lot. I even said it on halftime spaces. I was like, he wasn't aggressive in that first half. But like I said, the fourth, as long as he does his thing in the fourth, I'm cool. Kyrie can have 8 points the whole game. In the fourth quarter, I want you to be aggressive. And Nash put him in that spot.
He'll end up with 27 after the 8.
Yeah, he ended up with exactly. He was killing in that fourth quarter.
Did we read this super chat?
Oh yeah, let me read. Thank you, JH, for super chat. He said Kai set the tone to start the fourth quarter, and his momentum carried the stretch. Harden was godlike tonight. LA hit timely shots. Great win, y'all. Yeah.
Facts. The two big, I mean, and Harden's whatchamacallit, those two big threes by Harden at the end of the game were nice too.
Yeah,
those were.
You see Kyrie try to hold him back, like, yo, chill, bro, don't get 40 on. Because I think Harden had the triple double, and then Kyrie's like, chill, bro, relax, you good. I think we were like up by like.
He could have gotten 40 if it wasn't for.
He could have got the 40.
He would have got the 40.
obviously we're gonna have to talk about Harden first. And what I liked is that at least he was shooting. He shot a little bit better than 50% from the three, from the field. He hit all his free throws tonight. He only had 3 turnovers, which is very respectable and fine and acceptable. And it just makes, when he has those low turnover games and he's shooting somewhat efficiently from the field, it just makes that triple double that much more impressive. Like, so I got to give it to him tonight. Like, I definitely laid into him last stream, and I'll always like call out a bad player if I think somebody played bad, but this is the Harden I want to see. Like,
Harden heard last stream, bro. He was listening to you last stream.
He was listening. Yeah.
He's like, no, y'all can put some respect on my name.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get 37 from Harden every night, especially with the big three. But while KD is out and it's just James Harden and Kyrie, like, this is what I need from both of these guys, right? Like, especially on the road, like that is something we need.
And before I read the super chat, the key thing I want to point out about Harden tonight was the mid range. Like, I think he took at least 3 mid range shots tonight. If Harden can get to that mid range, bro, that's all we've been asking for the whole season. We've been asking 2 things. We're asking Harden to first just chill on the turnovers, get your floater going, and get mid range shots off. If Harden can do that, those 3 things, if he can get his mid range, his floater, and don't turn the ball over, I feel like that's when we can unlock Harden's true potential. Like. Yeah. So those
we've talked about this in multiple streams. Like, I would like to see Hart, because I did have this thought tonight. Like, his game was working, his drive was going there. He wasn't getting the fouls that he should. Then he started getting some, got a handful of like N1s that were nice. But my thought was, like, when he takes that mid range, it adds another part to his game because I do feel like to some degree he becomes predictable. Like, he's going to get the ball at the top of the key and stand there for about 10 seconds.
Do the dribble, between the leg.
And he's going to decide whether he wants to shoot or drive. And I think that becomes very predictable. So it's nice to see him step into, like you said, 3 mid-ranges. It just changes the game a little bit and kind of gives you another look, which is something that I feel like is part of the thing of his game that has been missing. Like, if you compare him to Houston, where he was just doing everything, now he's in a different role and he doesn't have to do that. He becomes more predictable. So I like it, and I would love to see more mid-ranges from Harden. Like, I really
read this super chat. Jelani, I'll let you go, Chelsea. I'm going to read the super chat. If Kessler, shout out Jelani, thank you for super chat, bro. If Kessler doesn't get that spot, Sean Marks and Josiah would have to see me. Plus, if the NBA don't do something with Kyrie's status, me and Adam will have to fade. Real talk. Yo, Jelani's he was on spicy time tonight.
Harden, even at the end of the game, said we got to get Kyrie playing full time. Like, I think in his shout out to Ridwan.
Thank you, Ridwan.
Appreciate you. But even Harden said, if I believe correctly, and Chubbs, go for it and then rage and I'll shut the hell up. If somebody can verify for that, I thought I heard him say right when I was turning the tee off that we got to get Kyrie playing full time, like playing home games. Yeah. Like, so he's in it. Like, he's locked in.
I was gonna add on with the Harden mid range. It's like every time he takes a mid range, it goes in, and it's not even like, because mind you, the defender is so keen on just dropping on him to not go to the rim. He can easily just stop and pull up a mid range, and he would be so much more efficient with that. Like, you know how we do pin downs for KD. Imagine we do pin downs for Harden.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we rarely see that ever, like I'm saying. But if we mix it up like that, because like people watch film, like these teams watch film on Harden, so they expect Harden to either drive to the lane or hit that step back 3. So if he just changes that little point and just start hitting mid ranges, dribble, drive, pull up, like that changes everything. People are not expecting that, bro.
And an underrated positive, it gives Harden a motif to move off ball. Like that gives him an off ball movement now. So either a pin down of KD or Harden on the same time at the same floor, like that's unpredictable as hell. Like that just adds another layer to the offense.
Shout out Red One. He said Harden and Kai showed the Carden show. By the way, AJ Goat, appreciate you, bro. He said the Carden show. Carden. How y'all feel about that? Kyrie Harden. We need a better nickname for them.
Good attempt, not feeling.
Good attempt though. Shout out Red One. That's a good one. That's a good attempt. But I want to put a poll up tonight. Who was the best role? Because we had a couple of role players that went off tonight. Who was the best role player that we had tonight? I'm gonna give my honorable mention to Patty. Patty was kind of cold in the first half, but second half he turned up. But Marcus was good tonight, and then the Bruce Brown revenge game tonight. So we're gonna put up the poll. Who was the best role player?
I don't
for
want
y'all?
to call it Bruce Brown revenge, dude.
It wasn't Bruce Brown revenge game.
Dude, he was 2 for 2. He had 5 rebounds. He did have where he.
You know what it
came
is?
in
It was the
clutch
impact.
is-
It was the impact of the game.
It was that fourth quarter defense where
Right.
he came alive. He had the 2 key blocks that led to fast breaks. One of them for his dunk.
Yeah.
Right, but he only had 2 field goals, 2 free throws. At least he was perfect and didn't miss. But
Oh,
he
you
did
know what?
have
I gotta
5
add Blake
rebounds.
too. I gotta add Blake to the poll too. I gotta add Blake.
Yeah,
to the poll.
I'd add
Blake was 4
Yeah.
for an 11-minute. Damn, he only played 11 minutes. I felt like he played more. Blake played 11 minutes, 4 for 8, 0 for 2 from 3, 2 for 2 from the field, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover. He had 10 points.
Yeah. Blake's been very underrated in this recent stretch.
So, Saint, who you going with? Yeah, go ahead.
For what? For which one? Who are we going with? What? Or
who's your role player?
Let Rage go before I figure out the role player.
All right. Rage, who was your role player of the game?
My role player, I think it's easily LaMarcus Aldridge. Blake Griffin played well, and I swear, when Blake Griffin plays like 10, 11 minutes, for some reason, it always feels like he plays 30. I don't understand why. Like, it literally doesn't matter what game we're in. If he doesn't play a lot, it feels like he does for some reason. But it's easily LaMarcus. I mean, like, I do feel like Sharp could have got that if he played a little bit more. I mean, he had 10 rebounds in 14 minutes. I mean, you could have got like a 14 and 17 game really if he was playing.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to kind of go like LA or Blake. I mean, James Johnson was just running cardio out there today for 14 minutes. That's why I was a little if I'm a little irritated, I would have much rather seen Sharp in there because James Johnson literally ran cardio today. 0 for 2 from the field, 0 for 3, 0 for 1, 1 rebound, and that was it, right? Like, that was 14 minutes of cardio, which I felt really should have gone to Day'Ron Sharp, personally. I would have loved to seen him increase. Yeah, he had 6 points, 10 rebounds. But if we're including LaMarcus as a role player, obviously LA and then Blake, right? Like, Blake definitely – because really, outside of James Harden and Kyrie – LA and Blake were the only other double figures in this game, right? Like Patty got close towards the end. He put in 9. Kessler had 5. Day'Ron. Cam was a little underwhelming tonight, but he only got 9 minutes. Bembry only got 9 minutes.
And Nash went like 10 deep tonight. He usually does an 8-man thing, but he went like 11, 10 people in. Like he was going,
He should go 10 people. It's January.
Yeah,
This isn't March. This isn't April. This is January.
That's why I was shocked. I was like, "Whoa!" He actually used his bench tonight. I was like, "Whoa, okay."
Welcome, Julian.
Juju's in the building.
What were your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the game, bro?
Well, my thoughts on the game, it was solid. I mean, I think if Kyrie was scoring better, we would if he was scoring throughout the game, like throughout the second and the third quarter, I don't even think it would have been close. I think we would have won by like 25.
Yeah.
That to me is why the game was close, really. I think he was like slacking on his job. Did
you feel like he was deferring the heart, like he wasn't aggressive? Because I felt like he wasn't aggressive. Like he wasn't
aggressive.
Well, the first quarter, he went off for 7. Like he started off hot, and then like that's the rest of the game until the fourth. He was a little.
He had more shot attempts in the first. Like he's tried to shoot 2 threes. He kind of missed every single shot after that. And then the second and the third, he was kind of deferring. But if he was just, I mean, he's the most efficient scorer on the floor, like night by night basis. So, if he would have gave us like 5 and 6, like in the third, in the second and third, we would have always had like a 13-point gap between us and them. So that to me is what it is, because James Harden did everything right pretty much. It was just Kyrie slacking in the second and third. So if he was just doing his part more, even though we know he came at the end and them fourth quarter kick instincts kicked in and shit. But if he was just doing his thing, he was slacking a little bit. But we won. That to me is all it is. That's what was the problem, a big problem, the main problem.
Yeah. Let me read some comments. I put the poll up, y'all, so make sure you guys vote on the poll. Who was your best role player? Let me read some comments. Joey said LMA all day. A lot of people in here tonight. Joey said, "Don't trip. We do not play better without KD. It's always hard in playing ISO, KD, and doing the same BS." Oh yeah, we didn't even bring up that narrative yet. I don't know if that narrative we can't even
Kevin
bring up
Durant.
that
Kevin
narrative.
Durant's name
He
hasn't
played
been
better
said
without
this
KD.
whole stream.
Oh,
We haven't
there's
said-
no-
we haven't
No.
said
I
Kevin
think
Durant's
somebody.
name.
I think what I heard somebody was saying that is Harden and Kyrie played better than.
Oh, I heard
Harden
that
and KD
statistically.
and
Harden and Kyrie. Oh yeah.
Harden and
No,
Kyrie played better.
It was the last game. They said that when Kyrie's on the court or something like that. But I did see that statistically, like Kyrie and Harden played better or something like that.
I think Jay said that too. Like Jay was saying, like Kyrie and Harden. Actually, even last year, Kyrie and Harden were the best duo.
Well, if you look
they
at
were
the
best
number,
duo.
if you look at the numbers, those two actually play better together than Harden and KD and Kyrie and KD.
Yeah, they're the best duo
from stat perception. Yeah. Like they actually, not saying that does not mean so KD people don't freak out. We're not saying don't have KD, because when all three are there, we know how it works. But if you have a duo, the Harden Kyrie definitely is the best duo combination. Is probably
we were the best duo last year whenever we did Kyrie Harden. They just
Kyrie Harden.
I will agree with that.
That was a scary duo.
They went on a good win streak. There was a win streak when they went on. Was it that road trip?
Shout out to Hobbs, the crazy cat lady. I heard this too. Harden alluded to Joe coming back after the All-Star game, or
so
I don't know. That's too far for me, bro. I was kind of hoping the next. I heard something. One of the announcers say something too that kind of sounded like having Joe back for the next road trip, but I haven't heard anything, and I doubt that. But
well, here's the thing:
we can get into. Oh, go for it.
Do we really need Joe Harris back right now?
Yes.
I
think we need him back right now.
It's been like 2 months. It's been 2 months now, right?
We can get into the Paul Millsap and who's coming back later. But I'll just say this, that before we move on, is like we're about to go home after this road trip, and those could easily be L's. And it's like, I'm not saying like Joe's coming back, but it sure would have been nice to have him going back home, because now we're gonna have no KD and no Kyrie. It's like I know we beat the Lakers. Didn't we just beat the Lakers with just
Harden? It was Harden and the rookies.
Yeah.
No, Harden and Patty Mills and the rookies.
So there's a potential that we still could do it, because we did it on Christmas, but the 2 home games could potentially be two L's, because I don't see us winning that Nuggets game. Like
that Nuggets game is a flat L. The Lakers is a toss up to me.
Lakers a toss up.
It depends on how much they play Russ Westbrook. Honestly, that's the only option.
Yeah, that's tough. That's crazy, ain't
it? Yo, he fell off stupid.
It depends on how much you play Westbrook.
Yo, just watching the Lakers drama makes me so happy. Like watching them like going into spaces and hearing Laker fans arguing. I love it, bro. It's so
wait. Did y'all see Russell Westbrook, brothers?
Yeah,
we all watched.
Yeah, we did. We watched that.
Russell hitting off the top.
He said, but who averages the most triple doubles in the playoffs? I'm like, bro,
they just lost by 30. He's talking about triple doubles.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at over here. People are actually thinking we're gonna beat the Nuggets. Y'all crazy.
Y'all insane.
Like we can beat the Lakers.
I don't even think we'll beat the Lakers. I don't think we'll beat the Lakers.
We can beat the Lakers. I know we can pretend that we should be able to. But
the Nuggets is home, right?
Yeah, the Nuggets are at our home.
Wait, we're at the Nuggets, or they're at
no. After we have one more trip, we go to who do we go next to? I think we go to Minnesota to end this road trip.
Okay.
And then we go home for the Lakers and then the Nuggets.
Home for the Nuggets? Oh yeah.
Yes.
You can't.
Come on, y'all. Don't be. I know we're all playing good.
You remember last year when he beat the Suns with the road?
Oh yeah, when Harden beat the Suns. Yeah, no one expected him to do that.
You can't count him out. But if he's not playing, but he would have to do a performance like this. Like he would have to
he would have to play like this
and shoot like this.
Actually, he would have to go harder. He might have to go because you can play with Jokic.
He might have to go harder.
Can we take notice? Like we'll beat the Spurs today, and people are like, "Nah, we win in the rest of them." People need to relax.
You gotta relax. This is not a really a playoff team. The Spurs is not a playoff team. They're not. I'm sorry, y'all.
And Lakers can just randomly decide to be good at basketball, so they could beat us.
Yeah.
Only against
and Michael K. Yeah, facts. Is if this is also I believe a back to back. We have the Lakers, then the Nuggets back to back.
Harden might not even play. I think the Nets are going to be like.
Saying, but let's remember, it is a back to back. So That's a tough
You
little.
think they'll rest Harden though on that back-to-back?
Probably not.
I would hope so.
Probably
That's
not. How many times have you said you hope that Steve Nash and the team would rest somebody and they don't?
That's true.
When was the last time you rested?
Harden like to
When was
play
the last time you rested
basketball.
Harden, though?
You gotta remember that.
Nah, like, the coaching staff likes to think backwards, so they might rest him the Lakers game, then play him the Nuggets game. So like I don't know, they might do some stupid shit like that.
Some weird stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. If you're joining us right now, we just beat the Spurs. Harden had a triple-double, crazy point. What do you have, 34?
37.
37, I'm sorry, 37.
Shot 50,
And then
shot 52 from the field, which
shot
makes me so
52.
happy. Did y'all talk about his mid-range? Did y'all talk about it?
Oh yeah. We
yeah,
just
yeah.
we saw the
Didn't
mid
I
range.
tell you what I told you? Wait. You saw the one where he was like close to the rim and he just pulled that. Harden, what if I told you that you could just do that every single time? What if I told you that you could just?
I don't know why
There's so much space.
What if I told
just
you
do that?
that instead of going and trying to finish against the center, what if I told you could just shoot it right there every single time? What if I told you that?
He just need. I don't know why he just avoids mid range shots, bro. He just need to do that.
If he doesn't shoot one next time, because he'll shoot a mid range and then he won't do it next game.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't shoot one next game, trade him.
You said trade him?
That's crazy.
Oh,
People gonna say that too. People gonna say that.
Yo, that's crazy. Let me read the poll. The poll right now. Who was the best role player in the game? Right now, 70%. 67% said LaMarcus. 17 said Blake Griffin. Bruce Brown is in third place, and last is Patty Mills. I feel like Bruce Brown, his stats didn't show, but he kind of impacted the game. His impact was felt though, like on the boards, a couple of the defense. I feel like Bruce's impact was like. I felt Bruce's impact.
Bruce was being.
It was a Marcus
His impact is going to be crazy when he's on the Hawks. That's all. His impact is going to be crazy when he's not on his team anymore.
Hey, real quick, just to jump in, Keith McPherson tweeted it out, but Obbs hit me up in Twitter, and the full quote was Harden just said, "Once KD and Joe get back after All-Star break." So, and then the thing goes on to so there's Joe Harris update. We knew about KD, but don't expect to see Joey buckets until February 24th is what people are now speculating. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true because they leaked a little something. Nash said a little something that implied like a setback with Joey, but it'll be.
He said he was shooting. They said he was shooting, and that's it. Yeah. He hasn't done no stay ready group. He hasn't done no like 5-on-5. He hasn't done no drill. It's just like shooting and working out. That's all they had said.
Yeah, so he's not gonna come back. He's not gonna come back next week. Like if he's not even doing 5-on-5 work yet.
Yeah, he's not even doing 5-on-5 yet. So it's like
that's like still a whole nother month, bro, for no Joe Harris.
Has it been 2 months? Somebody told me it's been 2 months.
It's been I think it's been 7 weeks.
Oh, okay.
It's a whole
I was
we're
like,
knocking on 2 months,
damn. I didn't know Joey was out for that, man. It
doesn't
sound that long.
Shout out to Michael
6 to 8
K said that means Joe's setback was pushed 6 more extra weeks, if that's true.
Okay, so it was
he
4 to
doesn't
6
come back
weeks.
to All-Star break.
Was it 4 to 6 or 6 to 8?
Somebody said it was November
it was 6 to 8.
20. Yeah, so he's been out
since
November
he's at 7,
29th.
So it's been 7 now.
Oh,
okay, so then you're going to add another 6 weeks to that.
Oof.
Yeah.
If February 24th is true, that's an extra 6 weeks already on 7.
I'm a little concerned. But I don't know.
Was KD 6 to 8 weeks?
Listen, we got no KD. We only have Kyrie away. At this stage of the game, don't rush him back.
Yeah,
Take
I don't want to
rush him. As much time as you need to make sure that Joe comes back, where his ankle is good, so that if he comes back with KD, both of them are rested, both of them are healthy. I don't want to rush. I mean, I'd rather take a couple hits, take some losses, drop in the standings a little, than try to rush somebody back at this point. Like, to me, that would be stupid. Because we can easily make up ground when both Harris and KD come back. And hopefully, and my hope too is that by that February 24th, maybe we finally have an answer with some of these speculations of how Kyrie's going to play home games. Hopefully that is worked. That's my hope, is that all this is worked out by the time everybody comes back and we're full strength. And then we can go on a tear.
Yeah.
But
Shout out Cypher. He said the Nets did a great job at hiding how bad Joe injury. The Nets always do a great job of hiding how bad it is. You know how the Nets
yeah,
are.
they do.
They always
Harden,
do that.
Kyrie.
They always. Whenever somebody gets
Yeah.
hurt, they're very vague. They don't tell you any
Y'all
timetable.
remember Katie's last year? They said he was going to be out for like 2 weeks or something, and then it ended up being
Oh,
like
yeah.
8.
It was like
yeah.
a month and
They-
change with that. Yo, it was
Yeah, they
bad,
did us
bro.
dirty with that.
He went like he went from day to day to like 8 weeks. That's insane.
Damn, bro.
Shout out to Lenny B. I think I'm saying it right, Beeson. I think Nash said
Oh,
something
man.
that kind of alluded to Claxton.
He didn't rule out
alluded-
Claxton playing on
for
Sunday.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Was it Sunday or Saturday? Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday.
Do y'all wonder like what? I mean, my question to the chat. Now, let me hear this. Like, do y'all? Oh, wait, real quick. Shout out to Brian V. Super Chat. Appreciate you. Getting Harris back February 24th would be great timing to prepare him for the playoffs. Same for KD. Very true.
Agreed.
But I mean, chat. Let me know. Are you interested in what Claxton, Harris, and KD have been doing since they've been out? I'm just curious. Is anybody interested?
I want to see this.
I'm trying to figure what have they been doing, bro?
I want to see, but I want to see what the chat has to say. Like,
chat, what do you guys think? Claxton, Joe, and KD's been doing this whole time, y'all. Let us know in the chat right now. Shout out Brian V. Do we talk about Clax? Clutch said I don't want Harden to the Lakers game. Possibly, he might. We'll see what Nash and them do. I think he'll sit. I think that Nuggets game he's gonna sit, but the Lakers game I think he's gonna play.
This is what I'm asking. Like, do you guys, does chat want to know? Like,
damn,
what's all three been doing?
What has KD, Joe, and Clax been doing?
Does chat want to know what they've all been doing?
The trifecta. We never done the three. We never done three before.
Then the next question: who are you guys most interested about first? Like,
somebody said, "Wow." KD is playing 2K. Yo, KD is probably playing 2K.
Okay, so but which one? Okay, chat. I want to see like tell me what. Do you want to know what Clax is doing first, Joe Harris or KD?
Damn.
Which one?
Yeah, they're coming at Clax. They said I thought Clax's new nickname is Sticks.
No, his new nickname is Wet Bread. Yeah.
Damn.
All right, everybody's saying Clax. So we were able to get some exclusive photos of Claxton, and since Claxton's been into fair to say, like Claxton's been into fashion lately, right? Like he's hanging out with Harden quite a bit, and we've seen some of his previous posts.
He had the hoodie on today, the Bart Simpson hoodie. When he was talking to Harden.
Yeah, so I mean, Claxton's got some flavor, but we got some exclusive photos of Claxton actually testing his skills out as a model on the runway. So these are exclusive photos. This was the first one we got, bro.
Nah, you tell me Claxton. It hasn't been Fashion Week yet. He's at Fashion Week.
But their Fashion Week is going on every day.
He's in Italy.
This was another one we found, bro. Like,
you know what it is? Prada had a fashion show recently, so I think that's where he was probably at the Prada show.
And then this one might be my favorite.
Oh my god!
Like, what is that? What is that? What is that?
What is this?
That's disrespectful.
Yo.
And then just to keep with the theme, bro. Like Claxton, yeah, dude, these are all
like
he's never going to come up here.
Claxton. All I gotta say is it's not me, Clax. It's not me, Clax. Clax, if you watch it, bro, it's not me, bro.
AJ, this your man.
This
is not me, Clax.
This is the nastiest outfit.
Sharp would never.
Sharp would never.
Somebody said Victoria Claxton in the chat, bro. I'm done. Victoria.
So those were exclusive. Those were exclusive photos released by. I think you say Dior or whatever it was.
It was Prada.
Yeah, the Prada shoot. Those are. It took a while to get those, bro. But
now Clax is fashion. He do be doing his fashion thing though. Not gonna lie. He be doing his fashion thing.
He doing.
Clax be hanging with Zoolander. Facts, bro.
Oh nah.
So and we also have exclusive photos of Joe Harris and KD. Which one do you? I'll let you pick, AJ. Which ones do you want to go?
I guess I'm KD. You know, I want to see what
you go. KD. Well, we all know. Like it really, like when you try to find out what KD likes to do, it literally comes down to two things. right?
Mhm.
Like KD loves to play video games, and he's also like his favorite food is eating crab legs. So at the beginning of the day,
Yeah, why can I see this really happening?
the beginning
Why
of
is
the
this really
day,
happening?
KD and Clax. Look how red
He's in the
Clax's
park.
eyes
He's
are,
in my
bro.
park.
Number one, let me get. Why did you make Clax's eyes red? And why is KD bald? Why is he bald?
I didn't do that.
The
Dude.
bald
That's-
KD got me.
Why is he bald?
This is one of those exclusive
KD
photos,
bald
bro.
playing
I don't know
video
what you're
games is
talking
sick.
about.
I don't want to. This is sick.
Flex
Bro.
is high as fuck, bro.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, not the bong. They had the bong. Oh,
Is that a hit? What you
Is
see?
it the bong hit? The bong hit.
Are those
And when they were,
PlayStation?
and when they were done, and then when they were done,
Nah,
because
that's
they had
that- that's
they
What
the
had-
game case is that?
KD would be high playing 2K
that
right
looks
now.
like I don't know,
That look like a
something-
360 case.
Bro, you see,
Hey,
you
that's
see the
not even a
bong.
360
Now you
case.
know why Clax's eyes are red, Chubbs. You see the bong right
Yeah.
there.
Hey,
They
the
Clax
bong.
not phased though. KD has experience. Clax, on the other hand, he's done. He's done.
Yeah. And then
He's
after
done.
after their gaming smoke sesh, they went out for crab legs, bro. Like,
Hey.
Nah, you know, Clax and KD got so high. There's no batteries on the controller, and the TV's on.
Yeah, facts.
So high.
The TV was
There's no
the
batteries
TV's
on.
off. Yo, they're
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, they're blazed.
They are
Yo,
gone.
I can see.
Yeah.
I can really see that
Man,
happening though. I can see
KD
Katie and Clax doing that. Bro.
KD hands
Yeah.
and arms look a little ashy.
Oh,
oh,
no.
he said these dudes are playing a GameCube.
That's what I'm saying. What they playing, bro?
Nah, that
Hey,
looks
dude,
like a 360
when you got
controller.
money, bro, when you got money, you can play whatever you want, dude.
You could play
I'm just
Nintendo
saying.
64.
It look like they
if
was
you wanted
playing the
to.
first Xbox. Like,
So,
I'm
I
looking
mean,
at
listen.
the case.
Obviously, the last thing to worry about was like Joe Harris. And if you ever like some of you people ever wonder what white people do on their time off when they're injured, we got exclusive photos of Joe shuffleboarding.
No.
Nah, I actually see him doing this.
Yo, I see Joe doing this too, though. I see Joe either doing this or fishing. Those are the two things I see Joe doing. This
And
or
Joe,
fishing.
this is part of Joe's like workout regimen, and in between, he did to test his ankle. He went a little wind.
Nah, you know what? This
He
is
went
what's
to the
this
vineyard,
is
bro.
what caused
Yo,
the
this
setback.
is
This is
mad
what
real.
caused
This is what caused the setback.
This is what caused the
Exactly.
setback?
No wonder he was out longer. This is what
Yeah.
caused it.
It caused a
This is what
setback
caused it.
because he was doing. He was trying. He was at the wine thing.
And arguably, this picture too is what caused
That's
the setback.
disgusting, by the way.
Yo.
Nah, Rage went crazy. Rage went crazy, bro.
Why you doing like that, Ray?
Nah, if I go to the bowling alley and your legs are like that when you do it, I'm not looking. Yo,
Yeah, I'm not
gonna be
bowling
tight,
with
bro.
you, bro.
I'm not bowling with you. If you bowl like that with your legs like that, I'm not bowling with you, bro.
So
I'm gonna look
yeah.
at you funny. I'm gonna give you an
Listen,
evil
bro.
eye.
Hey, just because you got time off, bro, like you can still have fun, dude. So, and it's better. I'm glad we get to know what they're doing, opposed to.
Damn shuffleboard.
I'm glad. Hey, and some people wonder what do white people do on their time off. Well, now you know, bro. Like, just saying.
Joe be out here, bro. Joe be in the fish. He be fishing. He be out here and he's like in the nature. I feel like Joe is a nature guy. He's definitely a nature guy.
Joey
bro.
G said, "Hey Jay, that's the correct way to bowl, though, bro. If you ever look
Nah,
at
bro, his
professional
legs
bowls-
were weird.
Like
Like,
that,
No,
bro.
that
stance is OP.
That is the
that
correct.
stance is
way,
different.
bro.
Really?
Yeah,
That's the
that
stance.
is OP, bro.
I don't do that I don't do that stance. Like,
Because you ain't a
trash?
professional bowler, bro.
I'm
Not
professional.
the bowling technique, bro. You just
Wait,
gotta
put that up again, bro. Hold on. Let me look at
AJ,
that.
are
Let
you
me look at
trash?
that.
Here, I'm
AJ,
gonna
you
give
must
you.
be trash.
Bro,
I'm gonna give
AJ,
you a
I can
comparison.
advocate because
No,
that's really how you do it.
That's really how you do it?
Bro,
There's people
I've
that
seen
throw
it,
it
bro.
two hands. They be people that be doing some weird like
The curve shit that goes
I've
from the
seen
other
people
side
hit
to the middle,
strikes,
like
bro.
that's crazy, bro.
My aunt was doing that, bro.
Mhm.
And she was slapping my shit. She got like 3 strikes in a row. I swear to God.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, her form was like this?
Her form was like that right there. You see the foot?
Optimal form, yeah.
Yeah.
He said optimal form. Somebody said that man was arched. I'm done. He said that man was arched.
AJ, you be hitting one pin. You hit like 2 pins.
Yo, chill. I'm decent, bro. I hit a couple strikes in.
Hey, look, he
but I'm not
trying to
professional.
cap. What you be hitting?
Nah, I'm
You
not.
don't
I'm
get no
not.
strikes. How
I'm
many
not nice
pins you
at
get
bowling.
on
I'm not
average?
nice
How
at
many
bowling,
pins you
bro.
hit?
AJ puts the bumpers up, bro. What are you
Nah,
talking about?
the first two, I'll definitely do a
Like,
gutter
look,
ball. I'll gutter
AJ,
ball the
this
first
is a
two.
professional bowler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That is
nah.
a-
But that
is
looked
legit.
different. That looked different than what he was at Joey.
Yeah, that look different.
That looked different what Joey was doing.
All
Somebody
right,
said
yeah,
Joey
no,
Sins
that-
was inspirational.
Joe definitely likes to hike and camp. Like he just loves that shit. Like I
I
he's
told
you, he's a
definitely a
nature-
nature guy.
What
He
a
a nature boy,
DJ.
bro.
What up, bro?
He definitely likes to hunt too.
DJ had to go to his spaces with his new friend DJ and Shane, and then he stopped by here. So
damn, DJ.
DJ.
But welcome back. Welcome.
What's his Twitter? What's his Twitter?
If you're joining us now, we just beat the Spurs. We're talking about the Spurs. Harden's breakout. Well, I want to say breakout game, but Harden's amazing triple-double tonight, 37.
Do you think that was the best game? That's like either the best or second best game of like.
He's had a couple of these. Well, he had like two of these.
That was Universal
like his
says
second or third.
AJ bowls with two hands.
Both two hands? Nah,
AJ,
bro.
If you bowl with two hands, like that's.
What if somebody bowl with two hands and gets a strike every time though?
Nah, that's bro.
That's
some
OD.
like
I can't bowl like that though.
Try hard thing to do.
I can't bowl like that.
So, yeah, that was so. That's basically what they've been doing, yo. Like that's basically what's been happening.
Shout out Gemini. He said Joe out here hunting, working on his shot. CC said this must. Oh wait, how much is going fast? DJ said who the bowler? Oh no. We were talking about what was Katie and Joe and Clax doing on their time off. Shout out Age. Yes, hit that like button. Isaac. He said bowling the Gok 3000.
Isaac.
Whoa.
You gay, bro. What is that?
Whoa there. Is it Nets After Dark? Is Nets After Dark?
Oh, yeah, it is Nets After Dark.
6 minutes till 12.
Yeah.
Isaac is an interesting one, but I he's been a day one, so I'll defend him. But Isaac, you a weird one, bro.
All right, so we talked about the game. Now we're going to talk about Paul Millsap. How you guys feeling?
Ooh.
Paul Millsap's parting ways. I think we saw a quote by Steve Nash before the game. He said basically Paul Millsap came to him and was like, I need to change the scenery. But I was like, wait, what? Why would he say that? It's like, bro, you've been barely playing. He's been barely listen. Yeah, the personal reasons thing. Every game has personal reasons.
But that's true. But I also do believe that because we had so many similar players, and Nash has routinely said, I'm trying to get everybody deserves time. Like, I think some people have fell victim to not getting consistent playing time, and I think he was one of them. Granted, he had a bunch of personal days, and I wonder, he had the COVID thing. That's a different. But I think for him, honestly, he's away from his family, far away. Not far, but he's not near his family, which I probably think that's what he wants. But at the same day, it's like, really, honestly, they really haven't given him any play when he has been around. That last game he played was the longest they played him all season, right? Like in that one game, he probably played the combined of like 5 or 6 games that they actually played him in, right? Yeah. Like he really didn't get any run, and I don't think he's mad. I just don't think he got the play, and he wants to be somewhere else and have more of an active role. And I think he does. I think he realized, like, hey, the reality is I'm not going to get the kind of playing time or the play that I want out here. So I'd rather move on and try to find another team, like, because there were teams,
there
were teams that were vying for his services.
The only thing, because I'm looking at Paul Millsap crazy, because it's like, bro, like, don't act like he wasn't going back and forth to Atlanta every 2 weeks. He was going back and forth, and then you just want to come to Steve Nash and be like, I want to change the scenery. Like,
but
bro,
that's
you've been going back.
But why is that? But why does that have to be taken a negative way, though? I don't look at it as like a bad thing or like he's coming at Steve. I just think he's like, hey, bro, this shit ain't working for me, which is cool. Yeah. I mean, the reality was, you were going to run into this when you have Blake, when you have Paul Millsap, with the emergence of Kessler. You have James. Yeah, like you're going to run into this. Somebody is like rightfully so going to probably be unhappy with their playing time.
He was just the one that was the one to dip out. And I also got to mention that, like, when the reports first came out, what was mentioned in the tweet or whatever in the article of Shams was Millsap will be competing for a starting power forward role. That didn't happen. We knew that.
Yeah, that's very true. I was going to say that's a good point. When he did get here, that was laid out that way. Like, hey, Paul Millsap's going to get a good chance.
So he thought he was going to be starting on this team. That's what he said.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what Millsap thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it was laid to us in the news and from what they said, right? Like,
yeah. To me, like, I think the projected lineup when like the season first began, like, I don't think Paul Millsap was in it, But we still waited and watched the preseason, like waiting, like like see if Paul Millsap does like go for a spot, but he didn't really. He played good in that Lakers game, but like the other games, he was just like, yeah.
Well, we thought there was like I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the people who thought like he could have started, but and obviously like we were like, maybe Millsap and LaMarcus Aldridge could work. We knew now we know that shit was never going to work.
I mean, also think about this. We thought we heard. I think we also had an interpretation of who we thought was actually going to start, and then Nash. We didn't see Bruce Brown. Remember,
we never thought we were
going to see Bruce Brown in the beginning.
We never thought we'd see Bembry starting.
Yeah, we didn't see Bruce Brown for a long ass time. We didn't think Bembry was going to start.
The first game, we was all like, "Wait, what? Bembry and Clax?" It was like Bembry and Clax, I think, or something like that. It was like Harden, KD, Mills, Bembry, Clax, and we were like, "Whoa." We weren't expecting that.
And you know what they did roll with it for a while? That Blake and Clax. Blake and
Clax. Yeah. It was. We weren't expecting that. Like he didn't get Paul Millsap minutes from the jump, so it was like.
But if what I'm thinking is happening is because we've seen Nash and them tinker, and we've had another. What are we up to 30? Or are we still in the 20s of different lineups? Like I think it's starting to shake out with who they want to go with, and I'm hoping to God it's not Bruce Brown, but. My worst fear is that they don't move Javon Carter and Bruce Brown, right? Like, but it looks like they're starting to get to where they want to with their continuous role players. And it'll be interesting to see how Paul Millsap is moved, because a lot of, we've been talking on Spaces and other things, and it's like, I don't think we can get really anything for Paul Millsap, right? Like, definitely not getting a first, definitely not getting a quality player back. Be lucky if we got a late first round second. Would be lucky. So I don't know if it's
stuff. You gotta attach stuff.
Yeah,
conditional
either
second.
You gotta attach something.
Yo, chill.
I deadass saw someone say, "Let's trade it for Jeff Green." Do y'all understand? Jeff Green's on a multi-year deal, and we're trying to say, let's trade a vet minimum for a multi-million-dollar deal.
I mean,
the Nuggets are going to just trade back too. Like that's just
you would have to add for the Jeff Green. You would have to add Javon Carter. You have to add a player with
probably Bruce Brown.
I mean, there's a lot of speculation of what. I mean, because if you think about it, we've all agreed we don't need to make any massive trade moves. Like because me personally, it's like I would like you to move on from Javon Carter. Obviously, we're moving on from from Millsap now. I would like to move on from Bruce Brown, but I have a sneaky feeling they're not going to. I really do. Like, I do think Bruce is going to – I'm going to call it right now. I don't think Bruce is going anywhere. I have a sneaky feeling that man is going to stay.
I have a feeling like this game, Bruce and Blake kind of like – I feel like they were playing for their spots. Like, the way Blake was playing tonight, you just feel like after Paul Millsap was, got the kick, just like Bruce and Blake were like, no, we're still here. Like, we're still Nets. Like, let us show us our worth.
Well, I think it's obvious they're saying, Blake, you're here. I just don't know about Bruce, but I just have a sneaky feeling that Bruce is going to stay. I really do. Yeah.
And I got a sneaky feeling he's going to be in Atlanta in a month.
I don't think I don't think they're going to move Clax either, personally.
Yeah.
I think you're going to maybe see at most Blake. I mean, I'm just going to make my call now. Millsap's going to gone. Javon Carter's gone. They're going to free up a spot for Kessler Edwards to get guaranteed. And you may see a buyout, a TPE or a buyout guy pick up one of those spots.
We should. I feel like eventually, like during the stream, I feel like we should mention out the people who are on the buyout market and just be like, I'd like this guy. I'd like this guy. I'd like this guy.
Why don't we do
that showed everybody?
Yeah, Billy. It was Billy Reinhardt's tweet. It was Billy Reinhardt's tweet that had it. See if you can share that.
Yeah, I'll look that up.
I'm look at your Discord DM, Sam. I'm about to send it to you. I said, AJ, I literally just went to your Instagram post from a couple hours ago.
Oh yeah, I did post it. I forgot. I'll be forgetting, bro. But it was Billy. I got it from. Shout out Billy Reinhardt, bro, friend of the show.
I sent it to your comments.
Somebody said Blake. Shout out Cypher. He said Blake still has value as a hustle guy who takes charges and dives for his balls. Facts. Pause.
Bro, he got. I saw that charge he got.
Why you say pause? Why you say pause?
Yeah, charge. The charge tonight, yo. What?
AJ, why you say pause?
Yo,
I'm dead ass. Why you say
Nah, bro, because he said
You're always dead ass, bro.
dive for loose balls. That's why I said pause.
Okay. Yeah, that's
You gay, boy.
It's Nets After Dark, bro. It's Nets After Dark, bro. I can't control it. It's Nets After Dark, bro.
Chill on the G word.
Julian, chill on that. We don't
YouTube's
want
gonna go crazy on it.
We don't want to be saying that stuff. All right, so this was what he sent me.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Potential fits for Brooklyn Nets and trades buyouts: Covington, Adam, Batum. I'm sorry, McLemore, Finney Smith, P. Washington, Jay Green, R. Lopez. Is that Jeff Green?
Yep.
Nah,
Yeah,
he's
Jeff
not
Green.
going to be
How did
available.
you
Get out of
know
here.
there's
Jeff Green is not going to be
Jeff-
available.
But the thing is, there's Jeff, there's Jamichael, and there's Javante.
Yeah, but Jeff Green, if it's Jeff Green, Jeff Green is not going to be available the way
has
that
to
the
be
Nuggets
Joe.
are playing.
Javon
Robin
and Paul for
Lopez,
Jeff,
get
bro.
Robin Lopez
Yeah.
off the screen, bro. Robin Lopez.
DJ Augustine, C. Joseph,
Corey
Poto.
Joseph.
It said
Clever.
DJ August.
Corey Joseph is trash. I don't want to hear
Corey
anything.
Joseph
No,
is
no,
dog water.
no.
What are we
He is
You don't
so
want Corey?
bad. He's
I
so
thought y'all wanted
bad.
a guard off the
AJ,
bat.
He's
Shooting
so
in the
bad.
face.
He is so bad. He is
AJ,
so
let me tell you
bad. He
something.
is so
This
bad.
man is a Chuck. That man is.
Would y'all take Thaddeus Young back?
Yes. Actually, but
Wait, he's on the
what's
list?
the point?
Oh, yeah, he is on
What's
the
the
list.
point of
He's a
getting
Brady.
Thad Young back when you still have Blake
Nah, I
Griffin?
don't want him.
James Johnson, you have all these bigs. Like if you get anyone, you get a shooting guard or you get a center.
Yeah,
Out of all these players, I want Covington or I want Dory Finney. Out of all these guys, but I think those guys are gonna be tough.
You
can't.
can,
I don't know if we're
and,
gonna be
like,
able to
say
get those
you
guys.
transition away from Kess starting for some reason or whatever, right? Like you just want to, just experiment, like Steve Nash loves to do. You can start I honestly do like Batum, but I think he has kind of fallen off a bit. He's like 36 or whatever, so I can see why. Rocco is starting to get back up. He just had a really good game the other day. I do like Finney Smith. I feel like he gives good defense, and I feel like he can shoot the 3-ball. And I feel like McLemore is also a good choice because he can just shoot.
Yeah. Shout out Clutch, not Clutch. He said Corey Joe. See, I told y'all about Corey. 43% three.
No.
57.
Y'all are drinking the Kool-Aid.
He's so bad. He's so bad.
Y'all don't want
He's
Corey,
so
bro?
This man is dog water.
I feel like
he does so much for no reason, bro.
This man is a sellout.
You can't trust people with 2 first names. That's just I learned.
Bro,
that.
do y'all remember when Corey Joseph missed that layup against us though? Do y'all remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
This man is a sellout. That man is a
garbage, bro.
I see. Let's see what the comments. People are saying Tristan. Somebody said Reggie Bullock, Kyle Anderson, and why he's not on the
Didn't
list.
Tristan Thompson say he'd be retired next year though?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
I definitely. Cypher said Podol, Jeff Green, Nance aren't getting bought out. This list is a little crazy.
Podol is absolutely. He has to be the worst offensive player in the history of the NBA. I'm going to say that.
I was surprised that Billy put Podol on that list too. I was like Podol.
But you look at his stat sheet, right? Like he actually the stat that shows you the stats do say nothing.
Well, what Billy told me is all those guys basically fit under. They don't have huge contracts. You know what I'm saying? They can fit under the TPEs. He said they're like low kind of guys, I'm talking about low kind of contract guys.
Just had a crazy game
I will say this:
9 for 12, 23 points, 14 rebounds. Like after this,
of all the dumb shit that I see people putting out there, thinking we're gonna get, at least somebody put something out there that was like within the range. I think it's better to find the barometer and the level of like expectations of what we actually think we're going to get back by moving Javon Carter and Paul Millsap, right? Like a buyout is obviously different. I am still going to advocate this is the perfect time to use the TPE, right? Like, why not?
That is true.
Especially if you're down Kyrie at home, right? Like, I love Kyrie, but this dude's got to play at home, man. It's just got to happen. And no KD, no Joe Harris. Like, this would be the perfect time to clear a little space, shake out the dirt from the bottom, and try to snag somebody. Like, it would help, like, solidify us a little bit more, and I think it would help going forward.
Dirt? So you're saying that they're not human?
Oh, Julian, if you're not going to come on, no, I'm not doing you tonight. Come on, Julian.
So here, I guess I'll put this idea out there.
AJ, stop playing.
One guy I take a risk on and trying to sign if he's bought out is Serge Ibaka.
Oh, Serge?
Look, I would say it's a risk because of that back problem.
Nah,
But
get that
bro,
boy Serge.
if we get Serge Ibaka, if he is bought out, that is my
Serge,
first. That is
bro,
my first.
Is he playing or is he still out?
He is playing. He is playing. He's
Bro,
playing.
Serge had just had a back surge the other month.
A back surge.
That's
There you go.
Serge had a
Surge
back
just had a
surge.
back surge.
Yo, but
Bro,
Maybe our
about
medical
Reggie Bullock,
staff,
though.
like if our medical staff is cool, maybe we could fix his back. You feel me?
No, he'll be out a week. He'll be out a week. He'll be out a week, and then he'll be out the whole season. So
He already had. He only played 5 minutes today. 1 for 4, 1 rebound.
Damn.
Someone mentioned Boogie. Like if he I don't know, bro.
Ian Harden.
Didn't he get picked up?
He did, but like that's a 10-day contract. I doubt Boogie stays for the rest of the
He's beefing.
Somebody said Serge. Shout out Isaac. He said Serge.
I mean, but be honest, Mario. Yeah, shout out to you. How many centers do we want? Right.
Everybody
We've
wants
got
centers.
Claxton. We've got Sharp. We've got LaMarcus. You know they'll throw Blake in there. Why are we going like
TT. Everybody wants TT. They want
unless
TT
you're
too,
going to move one of these other centers? I don't agree with it.
Well,
Yeah.
look at it this way. I see him. Well, look at this way. Serge Ibaka, it will be the perfect small ball center because you know we're gonna run small ball in the playoffs, and Serge Ibaka is a way better shooter than Blake.
Way better.
I mean,
So
but we still need to see what you're gonna get from Serge Ibaka, bro.
He's shooting 41% from 3.
Dude,
I like
I
Serge.
know, but
I'm
he
scared of the
just
health
came
thing. I'm
back,
scared of
though,
the health
bro.
thing. I'm
You know what
scared
I'm
of the health
saying?
thing.
Like,
I want Serge, but I'm scared of the health thing. I'm scared of the
What do y'all think about Reggie Bullock though?
I'll take Reggie too.
I do really like Reggie Bullock. He's just a good 3-and-D guy. Like
Yeah, I think Reggie would fit more
and
better
the
than
thing is, he's a perfect spot up, and he will give you defense. I feel like out of everyone, he's probably close to the best like wing defender on that list, and he's a really good shooter.
Yeah.
What about Willie Cauley-Stein?
No.
Oh, I saw his name come up
What
too.
you mean?
Boy,
No,
what the
bro.
hell?
What you
No.
mean?
Have you
You said
seen him
no.
on the match? That boy is dirt.
I'll
That
stick
boy
with
is
Paul
dirt.
Millsap.
Yeah, nah.
Everybody wants centers, bro. Like on my DMs, people are like,
Tell him stop
Yeah.
naming mad
playing.
centers.
I mean, unless you're gonna move one of our centers, there's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
You might as well just get another shooter of some sort,
I
another
go for
3-and-D
Gary Trent.
wing.
Yeah, definitely Gary Trent's on. I'll be like,
Yeah,
somewhere.
I would go for either a shooter, another guy that can basically be a floor general when Harden's off the court,
Or,
and they can shoot.
I mean, yes, you have Kessler, but I mean, I'm not opposed to a more legit power forward, personally.
Because you think about it, if we give up Paul Millsap and Javon, we're losing a guard, and we're losing a power forward, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean, Kyrie can play 4.
and it's
No.
like you would be
That's that ultra small ball.
you would be in a position.
sir.
That's that micro ball.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting, man. I don't know how this is going to shake out and who they're realistically, because the Nets could surprise you with like, no, we're not moving on from Bruce Brown. No, we're not moving on from Javon. I don't know, because I just don't see a huge market out there for Paul Millsap and Javon Carter, and I don't even honestly see a huge market for Bruce Brown either. If I had to pick one of those I think people might want Bruce Brown more.
Nah,
than
people
they
want
would
Bruce. I think a team will want Bruce. But
Yeah,
Paul Millsap, I don't think anybody really wants him like that. Maybe the Lakers will take him. Actually, the Lakers will take anybody.
Hey, but I
they'll
will
take
say
anybody.
they'll take Millsap over Javon Carter.
Oh,
Y'all they need Millsap low key. That's what y'all really need. That's the best.
That's what they need though. Like that, like they're in need of just a Paul Millsap, bro.
Of anything.
He's a 2-time All-Star. He's just amazing 3-point shooter, and he's just got the speed.
Honestly, I'm trading like Russell Westbrook for Paul Millsap. Like if I have the opportunity to,
I'm low key trading I'm low key just trading like Anthony Davis, bro.
Oh God.
Elijah Hall said the Bulls want Millsap. They do?
Where do you know that?
The only reason he's saying that is because they were in the talks, obviously, with signing him. Remember, and we were the team.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. There were in the beginning of the season, there were some teams that wanted Paul Millsap.
But I will say this too, that I can understand the Bulls wanting him too, because remember, Patrick Williams is out for the year.
Hey, and Trav, we didn't do Elise dirty by us waiving him. It allowed him to go where he wanted to go. Otherwise, we would have traded him somewhere he didn't want to go.
Big Zay.
So,
And he's still getting no minutes. So
yeah, but
Yeah.
didn't he get let go by Chicago?
We waived him though, didn't we?
yeah, they did.
Yeah, but
We
that's
waived-
part
didn't
of
we
the
waive
reason.
Alizé?
Yeah, part of the reason why we waived him was it let him go where he wanted to go.
Oh, he's not even on a team.
Yeah, I think the Bulls let him go as
Yeah.
well.
Let
He
him
was
go?
last I checked, he was on the Washington Wizards. What?
Yeah.
See, let's find out where he's at. Did you look it up?
The way Ray said that. Washington Wizards.
Who knew that? I thought he was on the. If he was on the Bulls, like not even that long ago, and now you're telling me he was on the Wizards, bro.
I thought he went to the G League, then he came back up, and then went back down. That's what I thought, like what originally happened. But I don't know. Who knows where Alizé is?
I'm gonna see where his stats are.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's in Denver. Somebody said I wanted Kevin Knox. Stop it, Pepe. You do not want Kevin
They
Knox.
said they wanted
Pepe.
He said, "Stop it, Pepe." That's
They
great.
wanted Mr. Fortnite.
Yeah, as of right now, I believe he's on the Washington Wizards, but it's not giving me game breakdowns.
Alizé Deshaun Johnson is an American professional.
Bro, you remember when he had like 20
Who
rebounds
last
and 20
played for the
points?
Washington Wizards? He's not on the Washington Wizards.
Boogie's already taken by somebody. We're not sleeping on him. He's already been scooped up.
Yeah, but he's already taken up. Yeah, I want, like I said, more centers. Everybody just wants centers, bro. Everybody
I
just
know,
wants.
I
They
don't
want
get
six. They want a team of 8 centers. Like they want.
Yeah.
We got tired of all guards, man. It's all centers.
No, but the
Imagine.
thing is, but you think about getting a forward though, right? Aren't you constantly rolling with the same forward line? You have Kessler, you still have Bembry, you have Bruce
Yeah.
Brown, unless you move on from Bruce Brown, and you still have obviously Kevin Durant still there. So I mean,
This is who Nets Nation wants the bench to be. They want the bench to be Miles Turner, DeMarcus Cousins, TT, and then Serge Ibaka. They want an all center lineup, bro.
bro, don't
That's low-key a fire bench.
As a fire bench.
I saw in Twitter that Rashawn Holmes was up for trade talks, bro. Going to the Nets.
Rashawn Holmes.
He's on the way.
Someone's gonna say Kyrie for Rashawn Holmes.
What is Jason Bula? What's with the Knicks is being looked at for trade? You guys don't care.
Why you say Nicole?
What?
That's
Who's
disrespectful.
Nicole?
And what do you mean we
Who's
don't
Nicole?
care? What are you talking about, bro?
AJ, you want
West.
him to be your man like that?
Nicole
Whoa,
West.
AJ,
That's not even. It's not even
Yeah,
Nicole.
he's calling.
Why he doing like that?
He's calling Nicole's.
AJ, ride for your dog, bro.
Ride for you. You mean this guy, Nicole? Is this
Hey,
Nicole's Claxton, bro?
Ride
Is
for
it-
your
That's
man,
Nicole Claxton.
That's
Oh,
Nicole.
man.
Hey,
You're not gonna,
and
AJ, you're not
Mark-
gonna spend for Claxton. You're not gonna spend for him. All right.
Spin.
Nah.
Oh, wow, bro.
I don't know what he's
Nicole
trying to
got
say,
traded
bro. What
already.
is he trying to say,
He's
though?
Yeah,
calling
what are you trying to
Nicole.
say?
You disrespect him. You call him Nicole.
Don't do that, bro.
Julian-
He said, "Don't do that, bro." Yes,
Don't do
sir.
that, bro.
Don't
You know what?
Or the band hammer will come out.
I think Julian. Well, why did you get off the stream yesterday, Troy?
What you mean?
At the end, when we were coming up with your Twitter name.
Oh, I thought we did last word. I thought we would leave.
He said, "I
I thought we did last words. I had to go.
Somebody said
Some more
Christian
stuff
Wood.
happened.
I like
Add
Christian
some more
Wood.
names. We got to
Yeah,
do that
because
shit
Chris-
again, man.
because Paul Millsap, Javon Carter,
All right,
and,
here's a
and,
new poll.
Bruce Brown is getting us Christian Wood.
Here's a new poll because I honestly like. Should we do it from if we're fully healthy? What do we need more, or what do we need right now? Like, because I'm seeing people say 3-and-D wings. I'm seeing people say centers. Nobody seems to think we need another point guard or small, like a shooting guard. Like, because
That's a
the other
shooting
thing we didn't talk about Cam at all today. I'm not saying there's something wrong with Cam, but Cam is not. Something's just like he's not like he really hasn't been there at all lately. Like the story's been Kessler, the story's been Sharp, and Cam is low key just not having good games. And I don't know if it's like I've noticed that he's more confident stepping into a mid range and shooting,
Yeah.
but he's really not comfortable shooting that three. Like
His
the
last two
three-
games were kind of but the 3 games before that, I think he had like all 20-point games.
No, he didn't have all 20.
He didn't.
No, he had. I think
I heard
he
the
had
announcement.
He had a couple
in
spatters.
in the
Yeah, he had a
past
couple
like 4
points.
games. He
He
had
had a
like,
couple, but not all. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying. I'm just saying tonight he didn't look comfortable out there. Is the best way to say it.
Let us know in the chat how y'all feel about Cam.
Like Cam is good, but lately he has not looked comfortable on the floor. I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
I think if we have him coming off the bench in a situation, I think he'll always be lethal. For the most part, I think he'll be lethal. But
Yeah.
But I still think there's the part where Cam. Yeah, I mean BX Monster. I'll agree with that. Cam is more comfortable with KD on the floor, but that could be possibly it.
He's less
But
comfortable with
he
Kyrie.
definitely doesn't look comfortable out there. Like
he hasn't.
you can't say like if you were watching the game tonight and you watched him, he didn't look like he. I mean, he had a couple bunnies. I'm not bunnies, but a couple little mid ranges, but that's it.
Yeah.
You know,
I think he only made one shot tonight.
He seems like hesitant to like pick his spots and shoot. He seems very hesitant. Like
I don't.
But see, that's the thing, though. I need
up and take the 3-pointer.
I need Cam. I need Cam to be comfortable no matter who's on the floor. Like you may be right, BX Monster. Like you may be completely right about him being more comfortable with KD on the floor. Cam needs Javon.
That's sick. That's a sick statement, Cypher. He said Cam needs Javon Carter's confidence.
He
done.
does. But imagine
taking Cam's skill and putting it in with Javon Carter's confidence. My lord,
Cam has confidence. Just like the last couple of games, like Saint's been saying, he just doesn't look comfortable. He looks like
tonight. Yeah, he was passing up open shots. He just kind of. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not saying like Cam is trash. All you Cam stands, relax. I'm not saying he sold whatever dumb shit people come up with. But I'm just saying he didn't look good tonight and he didn't look comfortable. I don't know what's going on with him. I do know he continually will hit that mid-range, and if there's 4 seconds left on the clock, he will hit it. But so yeah, I don't know. I mean, do we need another low-key, another scorer? I mean, it would be helpful right now. I'm just saying it would be helpful right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Joey said he misses KD. Here we go. So Cam is playing decent. Nash is still playing Patty 30 minutes despite Patty shooting bad. He takes the shots, but 8 minutes a game isn't going to cut it. That's a good point. He does play Patty a lot.
But I would
he chooses to play Patty over Cam a lot.
And I would run Patty over Cam all the time.
Yeah.
At this point, I would.
Yeah. You would?
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh. No, I'm saying like I understand that, but I'm saying like, would you give Cam more minutes though? That's something.
I mean, you could
Patty, yeah.
You could make the case to put him in there more, yeah. But I mean, with everybody being out, especially home games, and now KD out and Joe Harris out, you can't afford to take Patty out of the
you need Patty
mix.
Right now.
But you need Patty right now. Yeah, Patty's going to come out, and Patty does fit better with Harden. You could make that case, Michael K. saying. Yeah, Patty has his moments, but what
happens when he goes cold? You still want to keep Patty in?
But Patty, I think, is going to be more consistent than Cam will be.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean, because Cam needs a lot of shots. He does.
Yeah, he does.
Cam needs a ton of shots. He's like, yeah. So I'm just saying at the moment, how has he been way much? You're tripping, Soul Prophet. What do you mean? He has not been more efficient than Patty.
What?
What are they averaging? What are they averaging?
Let me bring.
You gotta run the stats. Run the stats, man. You gotta run the stats. He said Cam has been more efficient than Patty the past 10 games.
But being in for 5 minutes or 6-7 minutes and then hitting 2 for 4 does not really equate to a great.
Okay.
Numbers lie.
He had a layup in 3 minutes of game time. Like, you can relax.
All right, so Cam
I'm just saying.
Cam Thomas's averages. He's averaging 43% from the field and 23% from 3.
Damn, 23% from 3.
Yeah, his 3 has fell off the planet.
So 43, 23. Okay, what's Patty? 43, 23.
Patty's like 44, I think, or something like that.
And then he's shooting like 40 something from the 3.
Yeah. I think Patty's like 44.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I love Cam, but Cam is like, you know, Cam is going through.
He's averaging 42.
The rookie
42?
growing pains.
He's going through the welcome to the NBA experience.
Yeah, he's going through rookie growing pains, which is totally understandable. I mean, this is a problem I have when we break down players and we talk about them. It's like, stop like getting so emotional. I'm not saying picking on anybody, but it's like Cam is there. We know Cam's going to be a bucket. We know he's good, but he's been he's JJ. He's been inconsistent, which is normal, but he's shown ability to step at times when we need. Yes. And that's exactly what I said, right? Like I said, mid-range, he's really good for mid-range. And if there's 4 or 5 seconds left on the clock, he continually hits it. Outside of that, he has been not doing well.
Chubbs, what's Patty from the 3?
He's 42.
What's his field goal percentage?
40, same as Cam, 43.
43, okay.
Yeah,
he's more efficient.
So
they're
the same?
He's
from the mid-range?
No, from the field, but
just the field in general.
Patty's 3-point percentage is like 14% higher or something like that.
Yeah, 42 point. Yeah, Patty Mills is shooting 42.6, and it's crazy. Like Patty Mills has been like he has obviously he has his bad games. I mean, players gonna have their bad games,
Yeah.
but like he shoots so well to the point where it just puts him up so high because he has like he'll have a string of 6 really good games, and then he'll have those 4 3 for
Cold
12
games.
He's
Yeah,
been
them cold
beyond
games.
consistent for us this season.
But outside of the big three, we've talked about this too numerous times. The type of guys that we have on our bench, rookie or vets, they're all going to be like have a stretch of inconsistent games with a stretch of consistent games. And that's what we've seen all year from everybody on that bench is where they've come out. Like I think LA's probably been the most consistent out of all the bench players, but everybody has their little string of like they go on a run and Cam looks good and then he doesn't look good. Patty looks good, then Patty doesn't look good. Same thing with Blake, same thing with Bembry. I mean, that's pretty much like what our bench is. Like most of those guys are not going to be super consistent guys, which is why I brought up the idea of a potentially like another scorer, quite honestly, right? Like I think we're at the moment we're not going to get some lights out dude. I think you have a better chance to get a guy who can hit a shot than like getting some dude that's going to consistently clean up the glass or block the ball all the time. Like I don't know. That's just my feeling.
And that was a good point about the KD. I think Cam does play a lot better when KD's in the lineup. I don't know, maybe because he's like Cam's trying to adjust to find his like role with playing with Kyrie, and because I know Kyrie is like basically one of the best scorers in the league. So I feel like he's trying to pick his spots. Maybe like when Kyrie's in, like he doesn't feel comfortable. Like when should I score? When should I hit the shot? When do I give it to Kyrie? Stuff like that, you know.
Wasn't Cam the man? I didn't watch Cam in college, but was Cam like the go-to guy? Could pretty much score.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
Yes, he
he
was.
could pretty much
what
take a
Cam
shot
was.
whenever he wanted, do whatever he want. I'm sure it was the same thing in high school.
Yeah.
And now he's on a team where he is not that guy, and he's having to learn a handful of other things to do to stay within rhythm of the game, not just take off and take the shot at certain times. I think we saw a couple times tonight where we're like, shoot that Cam, and he didn't, and he passed it. So, I mean, that's the other part is, you know, he's learning to play a slightly different game than he's been used to his whole life. He's been the go-to scorer guy. Well, he's not there yet on this team. And I think that could also be
He'll
in
never really be
consideration.
that.
Well, I mean, he'll have his time, bro. I think in a
Yeah.
few seasons, right? Like,
Yeah, but you got to look at it.
But
this
while
way.
I'm saying while Katie and Kyrie is here, like
oh,
he's
of
not
course.
gonna-
But I do think even in a couple seasons, Cam could still be that guy off the bench where they're like they're comfortable with him just going off, right? Like,
Yeah.
but I just don't see him. I don't see him. He's just not there at that point because he's having. They want him to learn a program.
But here you can argue Katie not being there is kind of affecting him. Because let's be honest, like Cam was taken under Katie's wing from the jump, and they're like this is like the first time Cam is just without like his mentor basically. Like Katie is
I mean,
the main.
he should still play good though. I
It's still
agree
like,
with that.
but it's like, but you really
Katie knows how to put him in his spots. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Katie knows how to put him
and
in his spots.
after every timeout or
Hey,
turnover.
shout out to Here We Go. Is a good thing. Cam plays better with KD because he allows him to score and gets his shots off, where Kai and Beard are ball dominant. Cam has shown in preseason G League and something he is capable.
Right.
Yeah, but those are also lesser
I mean,
people to go
Kyrie-
against. But I
Kyrie
get what you're
usage isn't
saying.
super high. Like he could still get shots off. He still has opportunities to get shots off when Kyrie and Harden play.
Right, but here's the difference with Katie is always talking to Cam.
Yeah.
Like if you really watch, Katie's always making sure Cam understands what's wrong, what's right, what's your spot, what's not, when to shoot it, when to look for your man. Like Katie is always talking to him and communicating with him and basically being a mentor throughout the game. And it's like this is kind of his first time he doesn't have that type of thing.
Well, but
I would like to
you
keep
got to
Cam.
learn from that.
I would like. to keep
I don't
him.
think Cam is going anywhere, dude. Cam, Kessler, Sharp, those dudes are not going anywhere.
Because we still got Joe's not here, Katie's not here, and I think I just think those numbers that Cam does off the bench, I think that'd be really decent. I don't know. I wouldn't personally want to trade him.
No, I don't think anybody's talking about trading, dude.
Yeah, no.
No, that dude ain't going.
Oh no,
anywhere.
that's what I thought you were
Yeah.
saying. I thought you were saying like
No. Cam, Dayron, and Kess, they're here. I think they're here for the long haul. Like, The only way any one of those dudes walks is if you're getting like a trade you can't pass up. But I highly doubt that's
like a generational athlete type.
Yeah, and I doubt that. I doubt that's going to come down our pipeline
anytime soon. No.
Yeah, and because the only way you get like a generational guy, and you have to give up one of these young guys, the only way you're doing that is by including Joe Harris with his contract to eat up a generational player, which I just don't see.
And probably Claxton.
I don't even see that. Yeah, but I mean, it'll be interesting. What do we see, and what are you guys thinking about this next game with
Minnesota?
Yeah,
I think it'll be closer than it should be.
Yeah.
Then it should. What do you mean by that?
Because
Cat's healthy.
I feel like we should in honesty we should beat the Timberwolves by at least 7 points. But I feel like it'll be closer to like 4.
So Karl Anthony Towns is averaging about 24 points.
Yeah.
He's averaging almost about 9.2 rebounds. D'Angelo Russell's averaging 7 assists.
They can be problems because they like to play super physical, and the refs should just turn the blind eye to it. It's going to be.
I will say, if Clax, I mean, this is the other thing. Clax coming back. They showed that he could potentially play. Clax could potentially play tomorrow. Now it depends on how much run they're actually going to give him. Like, I definitely think if he's in the lineup and we're doing all right, like. Okay, here are the team ranks. Points per game, we're 3rd, they're 11th. Assists per games, we're 6th. But obviously these are kind of thwarted numbers because we don't have everybody here. But turnovers per game, they're worse than we are. Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're one of the
this
worst
game is an away game, right?
They're only 2. They're 11th in rebounding, we're 13th. Field goal percentage, we're 4th at 24th. Turnover ratio, we're 8th, they're 18th, so they have a lower. They definitely, we're not too. They're 2nd in blocks per game. Didn't know that. That's gonna be.
Yeah, I know that.
That's gonna be interesting too.
Who's their backup center? Nas Reed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be a very close game. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, and Anthony Edwards. Like Cat's pretty much gonna. I hate to. I mean, I don't hate to say it, but. It wouldn't be surprising if Cat is just dominating the paint. You know, Anthony Edwards is going to be a beast out there too.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's going to be a tough game. Definitely will be a tough game.
If Kyrie and Harden are doing their thing, I mean, I think we might slap them a little bit.
If though, you got to get lucky.
Marcus Messiah said Vanderbilt, a rebounding machine, and backup center Nas Reed might be available for the Minnesota. Yeah, that's it. They're gonna kill us in the paint and on the boards for sure. If there's definitely a game Sharp potentially would foul out early, it would be that game.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's why. But then you guys wanted to say, like, why does everyone want a center? Right? We have so many centers. Well, that's kind of why.
I know, but what center could you honestly get?
I'll put it this way. We need a genuine true center. And when I say true center, not a power forward converted to a center, not a switch big, a genuine center. Yes, Sharp, we have that in Sharp, but
he's not there yet. Yeah,
he's still a rookie, 29th pick that is just getting into it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point. That's why I keep bringing up, like, realistically, like, you're realistically not going to get that center that just makes you stop wanting another center. Like, it's just not going to be out there.
Oh, man. Are we talking about the Wolves?
Yeah.
Yeah, the upcoming
game. I was going to ask y'all.
Jason Bula, I've had enough.
It's an away game. Yeah, it's an away game.
I was going to say, is Kyrie allowed to play in the Bay for that Warriors game?
I haven't heard no. Somebody said yes.
Because I know the Warriors have that rule, but I don't know.
I haven't heard an official answer on that.
Yeah, because I wonder because I want to see Steph. I want to see Harden, Kyrie versus Steph and Clay. That's fire.
What do you feel about this comment? Clax is basically KD in the paint.
What?
What do you mean by
is it that hour already?
Wait. What do you clarify? Joey D, you need to clarify. Are we talking? Whoa, are we first in the East again?
Yeah.
Did we lose?
Miami lost, Bulls lost, so we're first in the East again.
Oh shit, we are. Oh, guess who showed up? Welcome to the old geezer janitor.
The L janitorial back in the building. L janitorial.
Jay, you know what's crazy? Jay, you know what's crazy?
Punishment?
Who, huh?
Jude.
What you talking about?
I ain't seen you since
you ain't seen me since
2021, man.
Since 2020.
Last year, he has to use his last year.
You ain't seen me since the last time you seen me, ain't it? That's crazy. Jay, you know what's crazy? Jay, I was just thinking about you. Ain't that crazy? Pause. I was just thinking about you earlier.
Hey, let's get this out of the way because Jay, the real Royal has been looking for his apology.
Oh, the real Royal's here?
Okay. No, because we looked up and I figured what happened was, Jay, in that stream was that you were when we were talking about the Harden thing, like Real Royal was making a lot of comments, but there was a dude in there named Blade that jumped in and said you were tripping, and it was right in between all the Real Royal comments, and I think there was some crisscrossing on. We thought it was the Real Royal getting like
because Jay came from the smoke. Like he was like, "Yo, where's Real Royal?
Where's Real Royal?"
Real Royal was not in the crowd, bro.
He was looking for that.
Listen, Real Royal.
If I called out the wrong person, I apologize.
Yeah, see, we meant here. Like, and I was backing Jay up because I always Jay never been wrong, so I will apologize too because Jay's that dude, and I'll back him up. But
no, a lot of people were coming at Jay at that stream though. When Jay came
they
on,
were
because
to be honest, and then all you see it reported by other people, and it was like
they're like he's drank a 2-for-1.
Yeah,
Harden's not going nowhere.
But Jay, Real Royal, the one thing I will not apologize for is you need to be up here on the days your man is not playing good, instead of just coming out in the woodwork when he does good. And
be the first one in the stream
when he has a bad game, you need to start admitting, because my apology comes with a clause in it, right? Like you need to start admitting that your man is not playing good sometimes, instead of this like cap and trap and trying to blame it on everybody else.
But he had a
triple. You never forget. You said, "Yo, what happened?" I let it out.
Hey,
you never forget. You came
talking about, "Hey, I ain't watched the game. What happened?" Boy, you kept.
Yeah, what happened?
You watched the game.
What happened? I don't know.
Oh,
hey, Jay. Before you go, go for it, AJ, because I want
to ask Jay what he thought about. Can you pull up Billy Reinhardt's tweet? Did you see Billy Reinhardt's tweet about the trade, the buyout, the trade options the Nets have, and the buyout options? This one right here. He put like a list of players that can fit for us, basically. Covington, Batum, McLemore, Finney-Smith, PJ. Jeff. We need to find out what Billy meant with Jay Green, because there's so many Greens in the NBA.
All with the letter J too. Jeff, Javante, and Jamichael.
Jamichael.
I would assume Jamichael Green.
You think he meant Jamichael?
I would assume.
Robin Lopez, DJ Augustine, C. Joseph. People didn't want to see Joseph in the chat, but some people
Joseph
did.
Is
Corey.
I don't know why, but I feel like Kwame Brown. Like if he was still in the league,
oh my god, I'm out of here.
I think he'll be straight on the team though.
Julian, all you've been doing is just capping all straight.
What are you talking about?
He said Kwame Brown, bro.
He'll be good on this team though. He wouldn't.
We have an actual troll on our stream, and it's like a
yeah, and he's a co-host tonight. Jay, did you guys get into it at all, talking about like potentials and Paul Millsap, or
nah?
Didn't really talk about it.
Nah, no, that's not true. We talked about I forgot who had brought it up, and they were talking about who do we need or what are we looking for, and it comes down to this: the idea of getting rid of Paul Millsap. Somebody was saying that they don't want to trade him to like the Bulls or something, right? If a team is going to give you an asset, even a conditional asset, you have to take it. Period. And from a competitive, the Nets are confident in who they are. So if like I believe he's going to go to Charlotte or Atlanta.
Oh,
that makes sense. Yeah, that's where his family is.
if the Bulls offered you a second round pick, you trade his ass to the Bulls.
And then you let the bullet, then you, yeah.
Because you've been practicing against this guy. You know what he got.
Yeah.
You and if you scared of what he got, you'd have been playing him.
Yeah.
So the thought and not to disparage anything that William put up there in that tweet, but it's more along the lines of you can want whoever you want, fellas. You can want anybody you want. She got to want you back. So the idea that we may want this guy or we may want that guy, every list that people come up with is going to be a list that first and foremost, it fits our needs.
Yeah.
A lot of NBA teams don't operate like that. They're not trying to make the Brooklyn Nets better.
That's a fact.
They're trying to help themselves.
Especially if it's an East Coast team too. They're not trying to make us better.
Especially if it's an East Coast team. They ain't trying to help us. For what?
Yeah.
Nah,
so
not at all.
like some of those names just don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why would you trade that guy? We don't have anything for that guy. For example, and it's not, and I'm not saying that we wouldn't attempt to get him before a guy like Robert Covington, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would he fit us? In theory, yeah. But the man makes almost $13 million. He doesn't fit into our trade exception, and we have to get to that number. That means you have to include Bruce Brown. Is Bruce Brown going to approve a trade to Portland? Quite possibly he might, but that's no guarantee. And then you gotta do so many, to get to the number that Rocco makes. I think we gotta trade like 5 guys, at least 4.
Yeah. Rocco's contract is crazy.
Yeah.
See, and that's what I keep trying to say too. When we were talking about this, is like we are not in the position. Like the only way we add in somebody of significance is in buyout or finding somebody that fits in that TPE, and it's just that shrinks even smaller. But DJ said, so which name up there makes sense to you, Jay, if there's any?
Show me the list again.
All right, let me go back to it.
I don't think Sean Marks is gonna make like a drastic like I said. I think he's looking for more of just salary dump for Paul Millsap, bro.
Batum doesn't make sense to me because the Clippers do not own their pick this year. Their pick is going to OKC. It does not make sense for them to tank, especially since they're in the playoff position right now. Regardless of if PG or Kawhi coming back, it does not make sense for them to tank. Tank for what? Give OKC a lottery pick? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Same thing with Finney Smith. He's about to be a free agent. It doesn't make sense for them to give up on him.
Yeah, I don't think they give up,
Not
especially for Paul
have.
Millsap. Especially for Paul Millsap. Ew. That's a nasty trade. Oh wait, I know this is off topic, but I was gonna ask Jay about this. Do you know, is Kyrie curved for that Warriors game? Is he gonna? You think he's gonna be able to play, or they're gonna?
I thought he couldn't play in LA or in California or something.
He can play. He can play everywhere except Toronto and Brooklyn.
Oh, so he for the Bay? The game's in the Bay. It's not in LA. It's in the Bay.
No, he can play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Their rules only apply to home players.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. I didn't really hear anything or anything. I've never heard anybody say.
Has anybody watched Jakob Poeltl play basketball?
Why you have to go like? Why you have to say it like that? Why you have to say it like that?
You got to see it tonight, didn't you?
Jakob.
Yo,
wasn't Poeltl in there tonight? Isn't that
I
the
said
guy
that
we
guy
went
was
up against?
I said that guy was horrible.
Yeah, but who do we have that San Antonio would want to get him?
Exactly. That's what I was telling Les. Like
some of these people on this list is just not realistic.
Yeah.
Reggie
He might have did this
Bullock,
for the retweets, bro. He might have did this for the retweets and
Larry
likes, man.
Nance Jr. Come on, man.
He
Yo.
literally just signed with Portland. What are we doing?
Doesn't Thad Young make like 13 or 14 million?
Yeah, Thad Young is out of here, I think. Hold on, let me look at his contract.
Oh well, in Williams' defense, he did put buyout. So
he did buyout? Okay. So some of these guys could be buyout.
The guys who may be bought out based on this list are probably Robin Lopez.
Yeah.
Damn, Thad Young's getting paid money, bro.
I feel like Bullock's
3 years, 43 million.
Yes.
Bullock's averaging like 6 points and like 3 rebounds per game, and he's getting 10 million.
Yeah, I'm not going to hold you. Reggie Bullock has played like some butt ever since he took off that Knicks uniform. I gotta be brutal.
That's crazy.
He hasn't been much ever since he took off.
I don't even know why we would want him though. It's like he's not better than what we have. Do you want? That's the thing. When I look at lists, right? My thing is, how does this person improve our team in an area that we're deficient?
Yeah.
And there are not many guys on this list who are like that. I don't think Cody Martin would be gotten rid of. Tristan Thompson, I don't see him as a Sean Marks type player because he's a damn distraction.
They say he was going to retire at the end of the year or something. That's what people are saying in the chat.
Well, then here's a better question with this, not even this list, Jay, but like if you had to add something to our team right now, right? Like the other speculation is they were in the Harden interview. Obbs sent me a DM on Twitter, and I get here. Let me pull it back up and read it word for word. That way I don't misquote it.
It was about the
something. It
Harden?
Said, Harden was said. I guess during one of Harden's interviews, he said once KD and Joe get back after All-Star break. Is that Harden slipping, basically telling you when Joe Harris is coming back?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
And I've gotten the exact same notification. I'm actually in a chat with some of these people. I've gotten the exact same notification, and I ain't heard anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was news to me also.
I'm still hoping that's not like, well, who knows? I hope it's not true. I don't know if it was a tongue-in-cheek or a slip or that's the
maybe
reality,
he said he was hoping they would be KD and Joe will be back after All-Star.
Who knows?
He might have just been talking about KD.
Yeah. So who knows? I mean, I'm hoping Joe's back before then, but if you had to look at, okay, let's say this, and I think I probably know your answer. If we're fully healthy, you would probably say we don't need to trade for anybody, right?
That is correct.
Considering that we're not fully healthy and we still don't know when we're getting home Kyrie, do you think we should pick somebody up? And if you do, what do you think this team needs more? Like another scorer, another shooting guard, another 3-and-D wing, a better power forward. Like, because everybody keeps coming at like center, and I'm just like, listen, if we're not trading Clax and Sharp's not going anywhere and LA's going anywhere, like why are we bringing in another?
This nation
center?
wants like 6 centers.
Yeah, like we just don't we don't need it, right? Like, where do you see us? Obviously, we're not going to be fully healthy and we're not going to be full steam for a little while. Do you think they should acquire somebody else? Or do you think we just stand pat, shake the leaves, get a couple guys off, open the spot up for Kessler, and just sit pat?
Go what you got.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we got a Bucks fan in here. Oh man, look at the Bucks fan.
Guess what, Buck? You guys, we just hopped into first place. Didn't they lose tonight?
Yeah, didn't y'all lose tonight? Get the heck out of here.
Y'all got a championship from an injury, bro. Be quiet, bro.
Out of here, thank you for giving us the 1 seed because
they barely beat a depleted Bulls.
You literally injured Kyrie, bro, because you knew it wasn't nothing you could do with him and KD, and you almost got beat by one person. But it is what it is. You almost got beat by one person.
Not that. Why are you here? Let's get that.
No, they already booted him. Oh, but hey, Jay, are you? Yeah, they already booted. Hey Jay, are you interested to see what Wet Bread was doing? What Wet Bread's been doing?
Oh hell yeah!
You are. Oh, you
I'm
are.
about to leave for this segment, bro.
No, you're not leaving for the segment, bro. You need to stay here because we got exclusive photos of. There was a Prada
Fashion show,
and Clax was Clax. He hopped in there, bro. So we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got about 5 photos of Claxton from the Prada show, bro. So here we go. I'm just gonna start them out, but that was the first one, bro.
Yo, they went crazy.
Are those real shoes? Because do I see a Nike symbol? Do I see a Nike symbol?
Thought those are real shoes.
Yes, actually, there is a Nike
That
symbol,
shit is
bro.
disgusting.
This is
This was another one, bro.
Oh god. Oh
And
my
then,
god.
This one's not too bad. I could see that.
Not gonna lie, I could see Clark's wearing it. He
It's
likes the
cold right now
oversized. He likes the
anyways,
oversized joints. He
Them's
likes
the
the
sketches
oversized
though on
ones.
his feet. Them's the sketches. Oh god.
It's cold
yeah,
in New York right now, and this would probably be good. But this is probably my favorite one. So.
Oh nah. He had the Bart Simpson hoodie on tonight.
And then,
Your man be wearing sketches.
He look like a Lego man, bro. What the?
We know Claxton likes denim, so he finished up his last run.
Somebody said Victoria.
We also
Claxton
have
is
some
back.
other exclusive ones you didn't see. A lot of people wonder what white basketball players do on their time off. So we Joey Shuttlesworth is out there doing some shuffleboard.
I could see him doing that though.
Yeah.
And
these last two of Joey this is where we think he hurt his ankle originally. When he was out there crushing some grapes.
He was at the winery. He was at the winery.
Yeah. And then this one might have done him in.
Nah, bro. That's where he turned the ankle.
Yeah, that might have been it. And plus, like we know, like KD, like if you find out what KD likes to do, there's not a lot of things KD likes to do except play video games. And then the other thing I found out by some research that like crab legs are his favorite thing, but him and Clax, wet bread, were chilling.
Yo, Claxton's mad high with the red eyes, yo.
And then they went out. Then they went out for some crab legs after.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's what these guys do when
it's a nice weekend though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It was
except for the Clax fashion show. I didn't like that. I like that.
The Clax fashion show? How are you gonna do that to my bro? Clax got the best strip.
The Clax fashion show.
Nah, he did be doing his thing on when he do like how the NBA walk in and then they show the fit and everything. Clax be doing his thing on that.
He do?
Yeah.
So you guys have any
except at that fashion show, bro?
That fashion show was lit, bro. I don't know.
Somebody said, see, he was wearing the Bart Simpson hoodie. Was that off white tonight? Joey, I know you saw that. Was that off white? I think that was off white.
Did you guys get anything spicy in spaces tonight?
Nah, it's timid, man.
Timid? No, timid? Like no Bruce Brown like slander or
Bruce Brown revenge game.
Nah, he surprised me, thankfully.
His defense was huge. No, his defense at the end was low. That was huge for the team because he had a couple good stops, and I think one of them turned into a dunk. But he had, I think he had 2 blocks, and like he had almost like a strip. But like his defense at the end was huge for the run they were on. I will give him that. And even Blake gets some love. I think everybody would you say the second quarter was probably like the one area where it was just like out of sync? Like Kyrie wasn't like engaged, and then it just like Harden wasn't getting his foul calls.
I was gonna say I don't wanna put it on them, but it's almost like the referees take us out of the game.
Yes.
Because if you see Beard get slapped upside his head a few times and the ref don't say anything, it's like, yo, what are you doing? And it's funny because Losa on your halftime spaces was like, he just needs to start doing it back to them. And then early in the third quarter, he elbowed dude right to the mouth.
Oh, was that Podol? It might have been.
Nah, it was Derek White.
Oh no, it was Derek White. Yeah, I remember he was bleeding. Right, he was leaking. He was leaking.
Yeah.
Yep. And the ref didn't call anything, which was shocking. Like he didn't call either way. He didn't call offensive. He didn't call foul on nothing.
He called foul on White.
Yeah. Oh, he'll follow White. Oh, okay.
I mean, the other good thing. I mean, this is why I will say this, man. I wish Nash like. This is one thing that kind of drives me nuts a little bit is that I know he's a very controlled guy and he's not over emotional, so I get it, right? And he doesn't get heated like Pop did tonight. But with the amount of fouls that Harden has been not getting, I would love to see Nash just get a tee, get teed up, get fired up a little bit. Like I feel like that's one thing that I've been a little kind of annoyed with is that it's like the only person out there like cheerleading for his fouls are Harden himself, right? And they're obvious and other teammates. But I really wish I would love to see the coaching staff get somebody on that bench get teed up.
Even Popovich right? got a tee tonight. You saw Popovich?
Yeah. Well, he always gonna get a tee.
He always
but I really wish somebody on that bench would speak up. Stop just sitting there like.
Yeah, Nash he doesn't get no.
Like
tees.
let loose one game when you're seeing your one of your star players just get hacked and hacked and hacked.
Yeah, it was bad, bro.
It was Today was way too
Tony
bad.
Brothers had the blindfold on tonight. Like he was like, I don't see.
He always
nothing.
has the blindfold.
Tony Brothers is a clown, man.
Yeah, and he's the ugliest NBA ref known to man. That boy chopped as hell.
Exactly, Cypher. Sometimes it would be nice to see Nash lose it. Yeah, it would be.
Yeah,
I'd like to see that.
Nice.
No, saying when you said that earlier, I've been saying that for weeks now.
Yeah.
But I mean, depending on who in my life you talk to, I've been known as a hothead before. So, me saying that ain't necessarily the person who's supposed to be leading that charge. So
yeah. No, Nash. Yeah, no.
It's not his person. It's not his personality.
I know it's not his personality, but at some point you got to stand up for your players, dude. When your players are getting straight hacked on a daily night, getting hit that last game where Harden got hit in the head twice, no calls. One of them he got hit in the head and then damn near like ripped his arm off, and then they went and reviewed it and they're like, yeah, no foul. They like overcheck. Like at some point you gotta light that fire a little bit. I don't care if you're a soft-spoken dude or not. You need to,
especially if it's like a playoffs and the same thing happens in the playoffs. He gotta like. I feel like he
because low key, like the other thing is like one of these days, one of these dudes is gonna hurt him. Like somebody is gonna hurt Harden going to the basket because of they realize like these like you're telling me that other teams and scouting reports and other coaches and other players don't acknowledge that they know that they're getting away with like hacks on Harden. Like there's no way people in the NBA don't know that.
They think just because of the rule change is like Harden can't get any fouls. Like it's like, oh, we gotta avoid calling fouls on Harden because of the rule change. Like
no, but the referees did that to us in the Milwaukee series. That's why PJ Tucker was able to get away with what he did against KD.
Yeah,
he was playing football out
he wasn't
there.
Even right. He wasn't even playing basketball.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
I'm scared for the playoffs there because Harden might not get anything in the playoffs, bro.
They've done that to Harden a lot of times before in the playoffs. Like they do that to him almost every time, even at Houston. I'm scared. That's why I'm saying I'm scared to see what it's going to be like this playoffs. I'm scared.
We on the court in Brooklyn and they playing like that. You gotta tell somebody, yo, son, you got one more time.
Exactly. Yeah, because one foul,
one more time.
You got one more time. Yeah,
you're not even playing basketball anymore, man. You already about to hurt somebody.
And I'm not even advocating for the Nets, like Joey D. I see what you're saying. Like, I'm not even advocating for the Nets to complain to the NBA like another team would. I'm just asking for the other bench, or even like let's see that James Johnson. Let's see that blood sport. Like, I just want to see
little
somebody.
Revenge,
no, not even revenge. I just want to see a little fire for somebody to get teed up. Like, just light a little fire of like saying, "Yo, dude, like enough's enough, bro." Like, you're letting this man get hacked day in, day out, like, and then you'll call it when you feel like it's convenient.
Oh my god, the Bucks fan is on his burner now. He had a second account. He put in the second account. The Bucks fan in there.
What did he say?
He's just saying blaming Steve Nash for your super team playing like dog s and being owned by Giannis. He's on his burner, man. Get out of here, man.
And you on your burner still trying to talk, like, bro.
Exactly. Get off your burner.
Come back with that same energy when you guys don't win shit this year when everybody's healthy.
Facts.
You guys needed a.
It's really aggravating because you played 2 injured teams in a row. Like, why you can't just be humble? Just accept
Right?
just accept the championship. Like, you're not allowed to talk crazy after how you got to the finals. Like, you're not allowed to do that. Why you can't just be humble?
Yeah,
Why
right.
you can't just accept
Take your
it?
injury ring and go back.
Yeah,
Go home.
and just it's good. The basketball guys, they fuck with you. You know, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like it's all good. You know, we lost both of our best players. You know, it's all good. Chill out. Just be quiet, accept the ring. And then if y'all win one legitly this year, which is not gonna happen, right? Let's be honest. Then you can talk crazy. But until then, you know, chill out.
Nah, Julian. Yes, let's be honest. You got bars.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Let's be honest. I see it.
He said, "Let's be honest." Okay.
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He's like, oh, I said
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Julian dropping the album soon, bro. Jumacron,
Jumacron,
bro. You gotta make that your Twitter handle, bro. Jumacron.
But let me just put 2 cents on like this whole reffing thing, like, bro. Like Steve, I have a feeling there's gonna be such an event where Steve Nash, it's like they pushed him to a breaking point and he's gonna lose his shit. I feel like we're gonna get that moment where he just loses it. Like,
I would be hyped though. I would be hyped when he does it though. I would be hyped. I don't know why, bro.
He's gonna turn mad red. He's gonna be throwing shit everywhere. I have a feeling there could be a moment like that.
He's gonna pull Eddie Atkinson, bro.
Did he ever get ejected in the game? I don't remember Steve Nash ever getting ejected, like when he played. Like, I don't think he was that type of player either.
No, but he has to do it though, because look at
he
what
gave
Nazir Little with
the handshake after the game is what he did.
But look at what Nazir Little did with Kyrie.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
It's like what Jay said. There's just certain people that don't belong on the court, and it's like, granted, you hustling, you know, you up on the nets, you want to get that, you want to get the balls, like, but bro, have the IQ to understand. Kyrie touched the ball. That's why he's not going after it. He didn't even die for the ball. You dove straight for his ankles like a meathead. So it's like, number one, you don't know how the game is played properly.
Who you talking about?
Number Nazir Little.
Yeah.
Don't do my dog like that, bro. I went to school with that boy. Don't do him like that. He ain't mean to do that, bro.
Nazir Little?
Yeah, he ain't mean to do that, bro. Yeah, he a cool dude, bro. He ain't mean to do that.
Hey,
Nah,
but
why he
no,
likes on Twitter then, bro? No,
but did you see what he said afterward? He goes, he said, he's like, I would do that shit again. He's like, y'all get the F out of here. Like, basically saying like he would do it again. And it's like, my response was like, bro,
somebody put the robot for Saint.
Am I sound like? I think do I sound like a robot, or did you turn your Wi-Fi on? You old geezer janitor.
Damn, he really said that for real.
No, he came out and basically said he would do it again, get the F out of here. And my response to him was, like, that's the thing. You need to learn the difference between a ball that you can actually get and you can't get, so you don't hurt somebody. And then I said, in fact, I was like, next time you see Kyrie, why don't you tell him to get the fuck out of here and tell him you'll do that again? Because Kyrie, even in his own post-game interview, said that was a play that was reckless. Like, you're going to get somebody hurt. You don't need to be doing that out there.
No, that's true.
Literally,
DJ, he went to he left school, and like in the 11th grade, you know how like the players, they go to them specific schools. You know how they what are them schools called? All the good high school players,
Prep.
It's like, you know, they're going to the NBA league. He left to go to that school, so I never met Ronaldo or anything.
Hey, Monifa said, Jew, which side are you on, bro?
Man, she's calling you out, bro.
Because he fucks with Kyrie, so that's why it's like, I didn't see that. I didn't see what he said. I saw what Kyrie said, but he fucks with Kyrie. Like, that's what he was always his favorite player.
Monifa asked about the fines too. The NBA is going crazy with the fines lately. They're going crazy.
Hey, Julian, and Kai's got something for you right now, bro.
Nah. Real like, he shouldn't have. I know he was in the moment. I mean, I know it wasn't like intentional or nothing like that, but yeah, like he shouldn't have, you know.
Nah, but Julian, if you really look at it, like, there was enough time for him to realize, like, oh, like, he touched it, and like, he's protecting, like, he's trying to like not touch it. bro, like there was like a cool 3 seconds of him Kyrie not trying to touch the ball.
I'm just saying I
I
don't think he wanted to like hurt him or nothing. Like that's not even like really like him.
No, I don't think he wanted to hurt him
but it was a
intentionally,
mistake.
but
It was a mistake.
it was more of like instead of just saying, "Hey, yo, that was my bad," and say maybe internally going, "Hey, man, yeah, I need to make sure I can get the ball." Just his intent, his instant reaction was like, "Get the hell out of here! I'd do it again." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, no.
Shout out to Durantula. Tristan Thompson might have the worst pullout game in the NBA.
Oh my god.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's
I ain't
wicked.
even see that he
That's
said
a wicked comment. Ask y'all questions though, yo. Before we wrap this up, just put @Saint in the comments. Ask y'all questions, and we got Jay here too. So ask y'all questions. Y'all blessed tonight. So put @Saint and ask y'all questions.
You got nothing, huh? No spicy takes, Jay. Nothing that. No word on the Kyrie home games.
Nah, I meant to call my homeboy today, but I got busy.
You should call him right now, bro. We won't even say anything. Just put it on speaker. We will sit in the background and like all 172 of us on the stream.
178 people.
We'll be quiet. We won't say nothing. You can just talk to him like we're not even there.
He gonna be like, "Yo, what you calling me at 1:00 in the morning?"
Yeah, nothing.
Yo,
I'm
what
just
you
hanging
doing?
out.
That's a sick phone call. 1:00 in the morning.
sleep.
Yo, bro, what you doing?
What you got
Like
for me, bro?
1:30 in the morning. Yo, what you doing, bro? Look at
you got any questions? Just hit
ask our questions, man. Y'all got the Jay here. Y'all ask. Somebody said Blake and JG need to be our enforcers. Yeah, that's a fact. They do in the playoffs. Mo Bamba,
Blake, and who?
JJ
need to be our enforcers.
Yo, this is actually one of the things we talked about is that like people seem to be down on James Johnson, right? And one of the things that we were talking about is that people unfortunately a lot of times don't realize what the hell is going on in a basketball game if the announcers don't tell you. So like subconsciously you don't hear James Johnson's name called that much. So when he's on the court, you don't think he's doing anything.
It did look like I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it did look like he was out there running cardio, but I know what you're saying. So I will just, but that was my thought.
I'm gonna tell you why where the examples we were given.
All right, cool.
What's their point guard's name? Murray was killing us.
Yeah.
Right? James Johnson came in the game and started hard fouling him.
Yeah, I saw people that he hit the ground hard as hell too.
Who else out there is giving hard fouls? We got two players who actually foul people hard. JJ and Bembry. And JJ is the one who's out there like fouling people.
Yeah.
Where guys are like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna do that one again. Because he's doing was now borderline flagrant. So, sometimes you're gonna see people's worth. You have to see people's worth without the announcers telling you that that's what's happening.
Yeah. Because I expect the game in the playoffs, I expect it to get even worse than because now that they changed the rules, I feel like the playoffs is going to get real. I feel like it's going to be like, how them old playoff basketball games used to be? I feel like it's going to be kind of like that.
Yeah,
but not like,
But that's part of the reason
they let PJ Tucker do it last playoffs.
Yeah, so I feel like it's going to be even worse.
But that's part of the reason why some of the fouls that Sharp gives up, because, he is a foul machine. Right, but
bro, he got like a foul like the first 5 seconds. I was like, "What did he do?"
I do like that he does be fouling some of these dudes when they come in, right? And he is a big enough guy that like his foul's they're gonna feel his foul. So I do like having that idea in there that he's another guy that you did see a couple times tonight when he put a body on somebody that they didn't go right back into it. Like he's another guy that going forward as he develops he's getting people's attention of like not just you're not going to come in and just get an easy play on him, and that's good to see going forward. That's definitely in the next season or two is going to play big dividends for us.
One of my favorite things about Day off of that same point is that, and I'm pretty sure I said on your stream before, Yo, he's a rookie who really doesn't even know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, he did say that last time. Yeah.
Yo, like you can argue he also fouls people hard, but he's not fouling people hard on purpose. He literally doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think because he's a big body too. They just because he's so like he's just like a wide body. They just
Yo,
like the ref
AJ,
just like automatically
he's
call a
so
foul.
big, he be fouling people, and then he be looking at the ref like that little kid who be like, "What did I do?"
He's it's like the Shaq effect. He's just the Shaq. You just automatically call a foul because he's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me read a couple of questions. Somebody said, when is your estimated time you think Joe is gonna come back? I'm gonna say March, man. I don't know. That's just my guess for it. But I'm not rushing Joey back. You know, Joe can take
March.
however
You think
long.
Joe?
I'm gonna say March.
Damn,
March.
March, bro. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Listen, that's my guess. That's my estimated guess, bro. I'm an estimated guess March.
That's crazy, bro. Don't do that to me.
Somebody said, will Coach Nash continue to start the rookies after the team becomes healthy? Start the rookies?
I don't think he should, but you know.
I don't think start, but I could see Kessler probably, but I'm not sure. Because you got Joey's back, Clark's back, Bembry back, everybody back. No, that's a tough question, bro. Mo Bamba in a trade with the Nets, is it possible?
How?
Yeah, how would you do it?
Give him?
What's Mo Bamba's contract? I don't think he's getting paid.
It's like my only guess.
What's Mo Bamba's contract? Do you know, Rich? Oh wait, I looked it up. Oh, he's getting $5 million. He's getting
in theory. In theory, we can get Mo Bamba. In reality, how the hell are we gonna get Mo Bamba?
Yeah, like they're not. The Heat are not about to give us Mo Bamba, even if in theory that shit could work.
He's getting $7 million in 2021, and then it says 2022 he has a qualifying offer. So I guess you can match that or whatever.
This is a good question, Cypher.
I've seen a lot of people talking about Mo Bamba like the last few days. My thing with Mo Bamba is, and people don't take the stuff into consideration, Cole Anthony is one of his best friends.
Yeah.
And if I could see if somebody, he was a lottery pick. So I can see if somebody's going to give them a lottery pick for him. We don't got that.
Yeah.
They're trying to build around Cole and Mo. I think they're trying to build around them guys.
You call Orlando for Mo Bamba. You said he make $5 million, something like that.
$7 million.
$7 million. Okay, so basically, you call them, and the 15th man and the 13th man, Bruce Brown. Those two basically make his contract. You call them and offer those two. What you think, Orlando?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We ain't got nobody for that.
What do you think? Shout out to Cypher. Do you think 4 years, $8 million would be a good contract for Kessler?
Oh, for his guaranteed?
For Kessler, like if they guarantee him, right? Like, what do you? They're saying 4 years, not $8 million a year, but just 4 years.
$8 million total.
Yeah.
I definitely think he would take that because that's what Cam and Day make.
Oh, that's what Cam and Day. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
In their first round salary slot. So I don't even think you would have to do that much.
You can go lower than that, probably, right?
And that's crazy, bro. Like to think that you get to have Kessler just because of where he got drafted, and it's like, and then you see the potential and what he's already brought, and you're like, oh, and you get to turn around and give him like such a low contract is just that's another GOAT move.
I can't give him a contract though that's gonna expire at the same time as Day and Cam.
Very true.
Oh, because we have to pay all of them.
Yeah, you got to pay all of them at the same time.
Yeah, and they're gonna be probably in a couple of years. They're gonna be. I can imagine what they're gonna be in a couple.
And that would be crazy. Like then the battle of like who do you resign?
That's the Hawks. That's what happened to the Hawks. Remember when that's what happened to the Hawks, yo. All them guys had to pay all them guys. Any more questions, y'all? Let me see.
And the Hawks the Hawks, it appears, have paid the wrong people.
Yeah. They gave away Cam for nothing, and I mean, there's been talks about they're trying to do something with I don't know. They're trying to do even some more like trade deals and stuff like that. So who knows, man?
Shout out to 901. Do you think the Nets will trade Paul Millsap for cash or anything?
Cash
to make
considerations
space for the rookie. I mean, we all believe. I mean, whether I don't know when Kess will get that guarantee, whether it's after another trade or this trade. But what do you think they're going to ultimately? Do you think he winds up in a package or just like a one-piece deal?
To me, I think this is Kessler's spot right here. I think they're just going to salary dump Paul, and I think Kessler's going to be that. But I could be wrong, you know. That's just my opinion. I don't feel like we're going to.
You saying how do we get rid of Millsap?
Yeah, no, he's saying
How do you think that's going to play out? Do you
he's
think
saying
they're
that.
just gonna...
Yeah, he's saying if Paul is Paul going to be just like. We get rid of him, and then Sean Mark's going to keep that spot open and not guarantee Kessler and try to find somebody else, or is he just going to guarantee Kessler, basically?
No, I think it comes down to what's the best deal on the table.
Yeah,
because if anything, if we're going to be honest about it, I would not personally. I would
keep the roster spot open.
Whatever the best trade is. So if that means that you're going to get a pick, okay, you get a pick. It may mean you don't get a pick. Okay, you don't get a pick. But I don't go into it saying, okay, this is what we have to do. We have to open up a spot for Kessler. No, the best trade may be taking back a player. And that has to be on the table.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what another team is willing to do. Like there's some teams who sometimes they make trades because they know in terms of the waiver wire, they don't have first dibs. Yeah. And so Paul Millsap on a minimum contract, knowing that. And you know, you talk to agents and they be like, "Don't pick up my client." Everybody is not like that. There may be a team who has room and is like, if he hits the waiver wire, I'm just gonna put in a claim for him.
Right.
And if there's a team that he wants to go to, that it behooves that team to make a deal now.
Yeah. The smart thing to do is to test your options in the market first before you guarantee Kess. That's probably the smart thing.
You cannot guarantee Kess. And I love that kid, but you can't. You got to see, you have to exhaust every avenue to get something for Millsap.
That's facts. I hear you.
What's he worth?
Shout out to who?
Who you gonna shout out? You go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Sam.
Just Harden came out like it's just a little shot at Real Real, and I already sent it to him on Discord. James Harden came out after the game. He said on his dunk, he said on Joe Capote, he says, "I feel like I'm in a rookie again." He's like, "Nah, I just feel good all game and just aggressive and taking whatever the defense gave. I struggled last game and I wanted to get back and play better." So I sent a thing. I said, "Even your man knows he didn't play good last game except you." And then Real World was like, "You acted like I didn't say he played bad." Well, you didn't.
Yeah, he's
and then he goes, "He can't have bad games."
Leo loyal.
Leo loyal.
Leo loyal.
Shout out Harden Soldier said, "Did Harden have a good game?" Yes, he did. Should we trade Harden this season? The Pistons offered Jeremy Grant, Sadiq Bey, and Olynyk, and a pick for Simmons.
James Harden doesn't want to go to Detroit. Stop that.
Yeah.
I think he was using that as an example.
James Harden, I don't even think James Harden even wants to go to the 76ers, bro.
Some of y'all be committing war crimes, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, listen, it'll be interesting to see if they don't move Simmons before the trade deadline. Then Morey is like low key in the background, like
Morey's fiending to get Harden.
He's fiending, whether it happens or not, and I don't think it will. He's going to take his shot. If Ben Simmons does not go,
Daryl Morey has like 4 Harden posters like in his room right now. Like he's like, nah, I need to get James Harden. Like because the Pistons, that's not a bad deal. Like I mean, I think would y'all to give Ben Simmons up for that? Jean-Marie Grant, Sadiq Bey,
Honestly,
and a pick.
I think the Pistons are stupid for offering that trade.
That's a lot, bro. Jeremy
But
Grant,
that's a lot.
Bro.
And
Like, let's
plus,
keep the vote.
like, why are you pairing up Cade Cunningham with Ben Simmons?
That's a good point.
Build around Cade and keep it pushing.
Yeah. This might be the best question of the night. How did Jay get his job at Barclays? Shout out to
good question. That's a good,
great question.
Yo, the question of the night. Shout out.
Like, were you there from the beginning? Did you were you one of the first hires, or is it?
Yeah, that is funny.
He applied online, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, it was on Twitter. All you had to do was just like go on the Twitter page and like you had to like type in your name.
That's
you had
it.
to make sure that
Yeah, man. And that's his hiring, bro.
Oh, now we're starting to get the trolls, bro. Bruce Brown, Clarkson, Millsap for LeBron. Paul Millsap for Kelly Oubre.
All right, it's 12 hour now.
I might not like it. And
I'm gonna tell you, AJ, you might be able to check this. Now, I just threw out Charlotte and Atlanta. I threw them out there because it's in close proximity to where he lives.
Right.
How much is Jalen McDaniels making?
Let me see.
With Charlotte.
Jalen McDaniels contract.
Hey, Lab, I'm gonna send you a link, and I'll give you the.
Oh, Lab is here. He's making. It says 2021 1.7, 2022 1.9.
Why you all up in the mic like that?
My bad, bro.
He's making 1.7.
Yeah.
Julian is on one tonight, bro. Why you all up in the mic like that? Hey, Lab, I sent you a thing. Let me know if you can come on or not, and then I'll tell you where's Claxton at one last time.
Oh yeah, that's around the cap hit that Paul Millsap is, because the cap hit from Paul Millsap is like 1.6.
That's why I asked.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh man, 6'10" forward.
Because I was attempting to figure out something that would make sense immediately.
And who is the guy? Who's the guy you guys were just talking about?
Jalen McDaniels, 6'10" forward.
Because I do remember you saying at one point, like you did like the idea of us getting a more legit power forward. Is that correct, Jay?
That I don't like the idea of what?
That you like the idea of getting a more capable power forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I like the person I just asked him to look up because I wanted us to draft his brother last year.
His brother was in the draft? Who's his brother?
His brother plays for Minnesota. J-Mac.
Oh, okay.
Jaden McDaniels.
there's Jalen and there's Jaden. I didn't even know that there was Jalen.
Oh,
Jalen is on Charlotte.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll do it though. I don't know, man.
No, look, for me, you have to realize, and this is something that we kept going back and forth when y'all did spaces the other day, like during the day, where we kept going back and forth and people trying to make Sean out to be a villain.
Yeah,
they don't understand basics. Yeah. You didn't attach 4 picks to get rid of DJ. At least 1 or 2 of those picks is because you thought Sekou was actually somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yo, and they kept trying to push the narrative that Joe Tsai's cheap and all that.
Right.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if Sekou, see, that's the thing. If Sekou is who was compared to Giannis, right?
Yeah.
If he's anything remotely close to that, and look at all the guys who the Nets assistant coaches have developed, you got to take a flyer on him. So, J-Mac, J-Mac is in Minnesota, but his brother is Jalen, right?
Yeah.
That guy's measurables is he's that guy who can play like 3, 4, 5.
He can play 3, 4, 5.
He's
6'9", 205.
Yeah.
He's been averaging 6 points, 3.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 47.8 from the field, 35 from the three. Oh,
He can spread the floor too.
three,
Oh, he's 35 from 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a
He's
lot
not
better than what
bad.
Paul Millsap was doing.
Yeah.
So, and he's young. He's
No,
young
but
too.
see, that's good because that's a
Doable trade.
and that's the kind. Well, but and Jay's right, and that's a smart one because this is like it's in that wheelhouse of price. It's in the wheelhouse of expectations.
Yeah.
And this is a guy that you could arguably make the case could make a decent impact.
Yeah, it's not a flashy trade. Like
But DJ,
if that trade was made,
we're not asking this dude to be like
yeah,
out there killing it, but he's a guy in a position that could make an impact, right? Like, let's not talk about skinny. We'll bring up Claxton. Like, come on, bro. Like,
that's people talking about him being skinny. Lord have mercy.
that's what DJ said. He said 205 is skinny.
For 6'9", it kind of is, but I mean, it's not really
But
about.
Oh no,
I fully about that.
I don't disagree that it's skinny, but yo, this generation right now, most of y'all are skinny.
Yeah.
That's why they made skinny jeans. Y'all built funny, man.
Yo, did you know this dude's cousin is Jawan Howard?
Who?
Huh?
Jalen McDaniels' brother is Jaden. His cousin is Juan Howard.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Wow. He's shooting.
I know they
37
from Seattle, and people from Seattle can hoop. A lot of them can in the NBA.
Yeah.
So you know Howard has worked with these two dudes.
That's
You
a
have
trade.
to.
Like if that trade happened, like it's not really the flashy trade. Like no one will be like turn an eye and be like, oh my god, they just traded. Like,
No, but it could.
But
could
it just
pay-
works.
It
It
could, yeah,
works.
it works. It could
You know
pay
what I'm
some
saying?
dividends. Hey, Leb, welcome, bro.
Yo, what's good? What's
I
good?
know. Leb asked what Claxton was doing, and because that's his man.
Oh
I
my
figured-
god, you shouldn't have never asked that question.
Yes.
Bro.
So, Leb, I don't know if you heard earlier, we had gotten photos of. We got some like really impressive photos of.
Yo, Leb, you're gonna be depressed, yo.
Oh no, I knew when he like sent me the link to hop in just to find out where Claxton's at that it had to be.
Oh, I set him up earlier in the day, like, bro, you need to tune in. So,
Oh,
Prada had a fashion week, and we all know that Claxton likes fashion. So, we got about 5 exclusive photos of outfits that
man.
Claxton used.
I know
on
one of
the
them
runway.
is the one with the long
So-
shorts.
So we have this one.
No.
What's that? Skinny Jean Kings in the chat, yo.
No,
I'm dead.
this was one of my favorites. This was another decent one.
Yo, did Ray do all these?
Yeah, I sent him the pictures and then he put the head on. This
Yeah.
one we kind of all agreed that he might be able to make work.
This is the only fit I could see Clax wearing, like the overcoat with the cardigan.
Yeah,
This
he
one,
can definitely roll up to it.
I don't know. It's either this one or the first one I showed as my favorites.
Nah, this one look crazy. Them pants.
And then this was the detachable jean shorts to pants. Yeah.
They be doing wild
The
stuff.
fact
at
that
fashion
exists
stores,
is
bro.
really crazy to me. And I'm like, it's
look like a
bringing me
straight-
physical discomfort to even
And
think.
this is what
Man.
Joe Harris was doing. This is what Joe Harris. We think this is how Joe Harris hurt his ankle. Shuffleboard. He was popping out some grapes.
That's disgusting, by the way.
Yeah, dirty feet, and then he was playing some bowling. And then we got some other exclusives of KD smoking out, playing some video games with Claxton.
Yo, this is really what they would do, though.
KD
I can see
ball-headed.
this.
Yeah.
I can see this in real life.
And then-
Why Katie got a shirt? And
Why KD got a chrome? I'm like, why KD got a chrome?
I just realized he do got a
Yo,
shirt and
what the
tie
fuck?
on.
Is wrong with Claxton's eyes, bro?
didn't even notice which head we used either, bro.
AJ,
Yo, what is wrong with
why
Claxton's eyes?
why is
Claxton is
why
really
KD
high,
domicile
bro.
like that? Why KD ball like that? AJ, look at his
Bro, I
domicile.
don't know, bro. The bald head with the shirt and tie is freaking me out. That's freaking me out right now.
Chrome.
With the bong right
With
there.
the bong. No, see, like the bong in the video games, I can see Katie and Clax doing.
I
that,
just
getting
love that,
high,
like
playing
Claxton
2K.
brought his knee up like that, like he's in the fight.
He really, KD got a cranium on him. Look at him.
he said cranium.
And then they finished up because they had the munchies and they went and ate KD's favorite crab
KD
legs,
put that
bro.
KD put that beanie on. He know what time it is. He's smart.
Yo, chill, bro. I see that. He said no time it is.
Oh, that's what happened, Lab. That was yeah. That was our biggest. Where's everybody?
Giannis just tweeted out, "A win is a win." What does that mean?
I mean, of course. I mean, that's the story
Acknowledging
of his
he hurt
championship.
Kyrie.
So of course he would say
got,
that.
He
that's
heard our
gotta be
stream.
the
He
most delusional comment of all time.
Win is a
He
win.
knew he knew it
I
was a
mean, you
bad
have
win,
to
bro.
say that, don't you?
I mean,
I mean,
he got
Okay,
us first.
is there a meme? Is there a meme going around? Is it fake or real? Where it said like
The
they're
quote?
quoting.
That was absolutely fake.
Okay,
That was
good.
absolutely.
Wait, that quote of Giannis?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that shit was real though.
He was like,
What was
"I
the
hurt
quote?
people." It was like, "I hurt people on purpose" or something like that, right?
And
oh yeah,
everybody
yeah.
thinks
Oh, we
I'm
know you
humble.
do.
Yeah.
But I didn't even realize that's kind of crazy. We're like in first again already. That just shows you how close this right now is between everybody, and how quickly we could drop down.
Bro, we could be in fourth in 2 weeks. Like,
no, we could be fourth in less than a week, bro. What are you talking about? 2 weeks?
Got the number 1 seed for a minute, just 1 minute.
We got one game left, and we could easily drop way down and then go home. Hey, that's a good question for Leb and Jay. How are you guys seeing these home games?
Huh?
How are you seeing like win wise for the home games?
Lakers
I'm thinking Lakers. I'm thinking Lakers game could be a W, right? Like we did it on their home court on Christmas, but then I'm looking at this Nuggets game at home, and I don't feel good about that one.
I hope they rest Harden at home. That Nuggets game, bro.
What do you guys think, Leb? What do you think?
Lakers.
Lakers Harden Dolo.
Because you don't know what kind of Lakers you're going to get that day. If we've been getting the consistent Lakers, oh god, now we got the Lake Show win.
Oh my god, the Lake. How do the Lakers? How do they know?
And what's sad is that like you would come in here and like troll when you know we are not even full, and you're gonna like take that as like
he said
like a legit win when we went to your hometown on Christmas and busted your ass with one player.
That's all you got to say to them is 500. That's all you got to say.
You got the saddest ass team out there in the West, man.
Mickey.
500. Trade Westbrook and then say something to me.
Y'all shouldn't even be talking right now. The Lakers are trash, bro.
Westbrook.
Oh man, but Lev, I said it like as long as they don't play Westbrook much, it could be a loss. That's like
LeBron, that's what I was thinking, Chubbs. Like if they have Westbrook playing not that many minutes, it could be a hell.
Didn't they just lose with when Vogel benched Westbrook and they lost?
It was for the better.
Who did they play again? I forgot what was it. Oh, the Pacers. It was the Pacers, yeah.
I don't even know why you're in here, Lake Show. Like you can't, bro. Like you can't even like.
He said when LeBron give y'all 40,
acting like
LeBron gave us.
He might give us. He might give us 40,
but the rest of your team ain't gonna give him shit. Like, come on.
Lake Show. I hope you know it's just gonna be Harden and some rookies. If
like we beat you.
We're still gonna beat that ass, bro.
What's your explanation of for Christmas, Lake Show?
Yeah,
how we basically beat you on your home court with like nobody on Christmas, and we embarrassed your ass,
bro. And that Claxton dunk, like
y'all
really
bag LeBron.
Y'all really thought you were about to come back and win, huh? Y'all really thought y'all were about to come back and win.
Silly Lakers.
And then you got embarrassed by a Pacers B League team almost. And Karras dropped 20. The X-Net dropped 22. Like you shouldn't even be talking right now.
You got dropped by the Pacers B team. Like relax, man.
Like your social media.
Just delete your account, Lake Show. Yeah. Delete your account.
Yeah, let's not talk about how y'all were fronting up Russell Westbrook's brother when y'all were trashing Westbrook, and then when he joins the spaces,
we didn't have AD, and the refs sucked y'all off, and Clax 0 foul plus he would. Dude, that's the best you got. That is the best you got.
We didn't have AD.
Explain your shitty ass loss to.
We didn't have our whole team
yesterday, bro.
Yeah,
we only had one person. You guys still had LeBron and AD, and you couldn't do shit.
Yeah,
that is a sad ass team.
And Russ, LeBron.
I'm not even gonna boot Lake Show out because I just want to keep seeing the dumb shit he posts in here. Jay, are you still here?
Yeah.
Hey, how do you see the home games?
And
I know you're going to both.
Do we care?
No, we don't
Not
care.
gonna
But
Actually,
I,
I
would still
do.
like
I
to
do
know
because
your
I hate the
opinion.
Lakers.
I do.
I hate the Lakers.
Yes, but no. At the
I
same
hate the
time.
Lakers.
Adam
We're
Silver
talking
is
about the
okay.
players. Do the players care?
No,
No, players
probably
don't
not. This is another great take from this moron. Adam Silver is rigging the league for you all. Please explain.
So if that's the
Didn't y'all have like 10 positive COVID tests and y'all didn't have to go into protocol?
Yeah,
He gave all of them a COVID pass.
Didn't Russell Westbrook tested positive and came out not even under 24
And listen, Lake Show Win. If you dumbass,
Wearing
like
a
think of
blouse.
this. Yeah, wearing a blouse. If Adam Silver was rigging the league for us, I think a certain player by the name of Kyrie would be playing home games by now already and would have played from the beginning. So another dumbass take by you.
Lake Show lose.
But keep trying. Keep trying with your dumbass shit.
Changing the name to Lake Show lose, bro.
No, Lake Show shit.
Like, bro, let's really put it in perspective. Y'all suck so bad, you gotta play LeBron James at the 5. Like, I don't think you're really talking LeBron James. Like, bro, I love LeBron, but bro, he's 37. He has no business playing the center.
Bro, it's so bad. Even Bron, remember after the game, he was like, I gotta go to the movies with my wife. He didn't want to answer no questions. He's like, I gotta go to the movies with my wife.
I got another question.
He's playing good too. It sucks.
Was Westbrook aiming for the top side of the basketball hoop tonight? Was he aiming for that? Like, or
bro,
is that just a natural shot?
He fucked up like 3 times in the span of 2 possessions. It's honestly like kind of impressive at certain points. How he
the Lake shit show, exactly, bro.
It's kind of impressive, like how you can just consistently like fuck up.
We will win in the finals, lifting up the Larry. Oh my God, you definitely have to be high tonight or drunk or something.
Nah, yo,
oh my God.
He's probably on that Henny. He's probably on that Henny.
Oh God, he's on.
Is this Ray? What is this Ray?
Is this Ray Westbrook?
It's definitely Ray. It's definitely Ray Westbrook. It's Westbrook's brother on his birthday.
Does Lake Show win know who Ryan Kelly is by chance?
Make sure you come back with that
W
same
brother,
energy.
but an L realist.
Yeah, you would know who Ryan Kelly if you were Lakers.
Oh
and
God!
We get bounced out the first round by
this is bad, dude.
So bad.
JFK would be alive if Russ was the shooter. No cap.
Oh nah, he said JFK would
crazy.
be alive.
Nah, you know what? Let's go further. If Ricky would still be alive if Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, bro, he really be shooting, bro. Like I think crazy to me. I'm like, boy, why are you shooting? Like every time I see him, I'm like, bro, how about just don't do that ever again? He be shooting some crazy shit.
Like, and they must hand out like stupid shit to say to Laker fans can say to other team to deflect of how shitty they are. Yes, we've heard this one before. Can't wait till all your 3-hole fans gonna be crying and saying sorry to us.
You know what's funny? You know what's really crazy? Lakers have a fan base of millions. They have 17 championships. No one was talking about them before LeBron came there and after Kobe retired.
Yeah.
Really
and I live out
here.
No one cared about the
Lakers. No. Yeah. There was a
the very same
where they were just irrelevant as hell.
And the other thing is the very same Laker fans, 99.9 of them were talking so much shit about LeBron being a crying bitch. And then the second he gets on their team, all of a sudden it's LeBron. Like, and I live out here, so I know this shit. Like, yeah, exactly. The brick.
That's funny. That is funny.
Lake Show.
I know LeBron misses Kyrie right now. I know that much.
Hey, Lake Show win. I definitely think you need to change your fucking name because it's not even close to what your shit ass team
Brody
doing this
the Builder. You got Brody.
Brody the Builder.
Yeah,
Brody the Builder. Nah, Brody the Builder.
I'm done with this.
Hey, LeBron don't be breaking. No, LeBron be breaking.
Brody the Builder, bro. Brody the Builder.
Why am I just realizing he's shooting left-handed in this? You might as well.
Nah, that photo, to be fair, should just have Westbrook, right? You should take LeBron out of this.
Like, and this is a genuine. Do y'all see Westbrook getting a genuine contract that's not a vet minimum after like next year? That's been his last bag.
It's over for him.
No, Westbrook's done. Now, you know what? I still can't believe that how much they hyped Drummond up last year. That was insane.
Yeah. And then we go to this one. We have more rings than you. You'll never get one, dude. You have nothing original.
Not gonna lie, you probably weren't even live for like a good 12 of them.
Yeah. And then he drops a Fuga. Dude, all right, I'm done with you. You're a fucking moron. I gave you an opportunity to actually say something intelligent and actually admit your team fucking is trash, but clearly you're a dumb motherfucker, so goodbye. All right, I had enough of him.
Yeah, he was trolling.
Curry,
it was a troll hours. It was a fun troll Friday night.
Oh, of course.
Friday night troll.
Okay,
it's the most W night ever.
Imagine Curry being better than KD.
So Jay, this was the guy that was like saying you were crazy, and you made that pun like Blade before you cut me. Like Blade was the culprit.
Wow. Oh, it was Blade. Oh,
Blade said Jay lost his mind when we were talking about.
Oh, is that when he said he was drinking?
Yeah,
he did the Harden thing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was Blade that day. Well, I mean, listen, I think it was a great day. We got to find out where Clax and Joe and KD were doing. We got to be blessed by Leb and Jay from Brooklyn. We got a W today. We got to see Harden have a revenge game. Kyrie came alive when we needed him to. All around decent win. Would have loved to see my boy Sharp out there more tonight. I would have loved it, but whatever. It is what it is.
What's your last words?
We gotta talk about one more thing.
What's that?
We gotta talk about that Francis, and we gotta talk about that UFC 270. That's what we we doing a watch party tomorrow? Watch party? Maybe
there's a party.
Okay, now see, Julian, are you gonna pull up to it though?
No, I am. No, I fell asleep. On my life.
Yeah, you fell asleep as a biggest fight because Jay pulled up for that fight party. And you fell asleep, bro. Like,
no, it's really AJ's fault. He gonna text me. Why you ain't called me, AJ? Why you ain't wake me up? But no,
pull up to the fight party, bro. I told you.
No, I'm pulling. We all doing that, bro. That's gonna be like the most interesting heavyweight fight like of all time. Bro. I mean, bro, Cyril Gane is the best striker, heavyweight striker ever. He's like a heavyweight Israel. Like he's fire, bro.
But Julian, I'm gonna put it in perspective, and Tyson Fury put it in perfect, like in alignment. Heavyweight fighting, all this technical stuff goes out the window when you get punched. Like heavyweights punching each other, all this technicality and knowing how to do all this, it goes out the window when you get punched by
not always. I mean, he fought Derek Lewis is like the second most. He has more knockouts than Francis, and he dominated him last fight. Derek Lewis ain't even. I think he hit him like one time. He dominated him, finished him.
But Pete, like it takes one clean hit for all this tactical. All
it's been he's undefeated though. He hasn't even.
What's the next boxing? Oh, Triple G's fighting. Oh, and that's probably.
I ain't finna watch that. He don't even be fighting nobody no more.
When's Triple G fighting?
I love Triple G, but he don't be fighting nobody.
He ain't fighting nobody since Canelo, real talk.
Yeah, he's fighting Ryota, Murata.
Since Canelo, I ain't gonna.
Damn, Triple G's done. He's done up. You think Triple G's done up?
Yeah, he was old when he fought Canelo. He was like 36 when he fought him the second time.
I think he's done up. He's
like 40.
Like 40.
But Chad, who y'all think gonna win tomorrow? Y'all think Francis or Cyril gonna win? I think Cyril gonna win by like it's like 52-48 for me.
Nah, I got Francis knockout any round.
I understand.
After
round, he's not knocking nothing out.
Man, Joy, it takes one good punch. Like, mind you, if this wasn't heavyweight boxing, I wouldn't make this. If he
gets tired though, he's not even gonna.
Do you guys mind if I check somebody? Do you mind if I check somebody right now, real quick?
Okay.
Harden better, just so you know, and I will read this from your man, and nobody's riding him, but your man after the game today said, I just needed to be aggressive and take whatever the defense gave. I struggled last game, and I wanted to get back and play better, which is exactly what we said the other day. And y'all one of them crazy Harden better morons.
Yeah, he's a stand.
He's
carrying this team to a chip. What?
And you know what? I'm gonna just put this to bed. I can't believe I'm repeating this again. Harden is a grown-ass man. He's not a baby. He's not a child. Who are we babying him for? He is an MVP. If anything, he is one of the most proven guys in this league, and we're going to hold him to a standard. If
he's about to make $50 million.
Yeah, if he plays good, we're gonna say he plays good. If he plays like ass, we're gonna say he plays like ass.
You know what? Harden better. You should
I don't
probably go watch go to a Rockets channel, go to a Lakers channel. Like, I really don't need.
He said he's carrying his team to a shit.
Like,
then going to the Sixers. He said then he's going to the Sixers, who will appreciate it. I'm done.
Yeah, we're ungrateful because we're
hilarious.
Nah, y'all gonna do it. Y'all would. The Sixers would do him worse than we did.
Yeah, what's crazy? That's the craziest part is that he said he's going to go to the Sixers, who will appreciate him.
Exactly.
You talk about Philly.
You see what Philly fans? Exactly. Philly fans is crazier. Philly fans is wild.
Anyway, so where are we at on? Because this is troll moments.
Yeah, last words.
Who else has got their last words? Chubbs, did you give your last words?
Javon Carter's bald.
Jay, what's your last words?
It's good to see Kyrie hooping tonight. Wow, great to see Kyrie hooping tonight.
Yes, sir.
And the adjustments that Coach Nash made in the second half.
Yes, he did. I will give him that. I have no complaints there. Rage, what you got, bro?
Nothing much. W stream and the best editor on the planet.
Hey, dude,
go ahead, talk your shit, Rage.
Bro. We're a team, bro.
I'm not. I literally get Saint. I don't know how Saint just comes up with these pictures in his brain. I don't know what goes through there, but I don't know. They're like the best.
The robot up.
No, me and Rage got something special going on, bro. Like, pause, but
pause.
I did. I just said pause.
Yo, what the hell?
I said pause. You heard me say it. But my imagination and his art skills, it's just it works. Bro.
The art skills.
We keep coming up with fire all the time on these things, dude.
Go ahead, Lev. Last words, Lev.
Bro, I can't get over the fact that Saint just said him and Rage got something special.
Hell yeah,
that's a crazy sentence.
Special.
That's crazy.
It's about as magic as this outfit, bro. I'm sorry, dude.
It'd be about as magical as if Claxton.
Yo, take that down, bro. Those sandals gonna be pissed off, yo.
And those are Nike, bro.
Those are Nike? I'm going to bed mad today, bro.
Look at the bottom, right?
I was trying to go to bed happy. I'm going to bed mad because of those sandals.
There's a fucking swoosh on there, bro.
Hey,
I'm mad those are Nike,
bro.
I'm mad those are Nike.
So what you got? What's your last words, Rage? Besides your amazing skills?
W stream like always. You know.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Ju.
Pull up tomorrow. The fight is gonna be lit, regardless of who wins. You know, it's a Francis fight, so it's gonna be lit. And if you like that tactical technician shit, either way, whether you like knockouts or you like all around striking with good technique, you have to watch tomorrow's fight. It's the most interesting fight. Like, in theory, it's the most interesting fight matchup in UFC heavyweight history.
Yeah, and if you want to see all that go out the window when he's on his ass, like he's knocked him with his ass in the air from one.
You remember when Stipe dominated France for 5 rounds? Technically,
Stipe. Yeah, I watched it. But did you see the rematch where he just?
Yeah, he got clocked. He got clocked. It is what it is. But I'm just saying it can happen again.
I'm not saying it can't happen, but bro, one hit from Francis.
It's one hit. You're right. One solid hit. It's over with. But you know, but it's gonna be a lit fight. I fuck with Francis. I like Francis and Surreal equally as people. I like Surreal's style a little bit more. I like Surreal's style a lot more, but it's gonna be lit. I'm excited, bro. Y'all pull up. We're gonna do a watch party. I'm gonna pull up, you know.
Don't cap on us, bro.
AJ, that was all your fault. Like, it was all your fault. So
I texted you.
AJ, you supposed to call me.
Why does he gotta text you and call you?
Because I was asleep. I was being irresponsible. AJ's supposed to help me.
That was a good fight too that you missed that night.
Well, you gonna do that?
I was like, literally everybody pulled up. Like,
you gonna tell me? That's so,
somebody wanted me to show this. We got breaking news of Clax dancing in the club, bro.
That's crazy.
Yo, why did you ask for this, B-Crum, bro? Mr. Stickbug Clax, y'all gotta chill, bro. Yo, Claxton, if you're watching, bro, it's not me, bro. It's not.
Nah, we got love for you, but hey, dude, this is how I deal with all the issues. This is how I deal with it in comedy. I'm sorry. I love all these guys. I'm glad they're on our team.
Where's the way you talk about it and go ahead
bro.
twerking in the background?
But this is how I deal with it.
Is this
I'm
real?
sorry.
Why is the stick bug really going in like that?
This is a real stick because
That's a real stick bug doing that.
Nah, that's crazy.
No, there's different types of stick bugs. There's the brown ones that really look like sticks.
We really got.
All right, and Leb, of course, you get to finish it out, bro.
Why do I gotta finish it out?
Because you're the last one. You're at the bottom, bro.
Man, I'm still thinking about you saying you and Rage
Yo,
that special thing.
That special thing.
That's really
y'all know that song that we got a thing.
Just think about how many times that Rage and I have made you guys laugh with these photos.
That's in power.
True.
Exactly, bro.
That's at 4.
Bro, that's when I didn't even know how to like crop people's heads like that.
This is what Rage first added. This is gonna be your first edits, bro.
This one Rage was still ratchet.
That's at 4, man. That's at 4.
That gets pulled.
Yeah.
When the playoffs come, this is gonna be the heavy one. This is heavy, right? All right, yo. My last words is make sure you hit that like button. Follow us on our socials. Follow Led, Playboy Claxton. Follow Jay from the BK on Twitter. Everybody's Twitter is on the bottom of the screen. Follow us on the bottom of the screen. And then on the Discord, make sure you join our Discord. Damn, I think I didn't panic this game.
Hey, Bikram, I'm from New Jersey. I lived there all my life. I moved in the 90s out to Cali.
Oh, yeah, the merch, too. The merch is up.
BKNetsKingdom.org.
BKNetsKingdom.org if you want the merch.
What would you do without me?
You saw us rocking this hoodie tonight, so
the merch was on point tonight. We played a stream, yo. The first part of the stream.
I just bought mine.
Sexy.
You'll see in the first 20 seconds.
The first 20 seconds.
And it comes in white. What? And it comes in white.
I don't even got a white one yet, bro.
Did you upload some new shit that I don't know about?
Yeah, that comes. I didn't even know.
Nah, the white one was available, but people just don't do them.
Wait,
I don't even have a white one yet. I don't even have a white one yet, bro.
Yeah, it's just like this, but the hoodie is white. Yeah.
I didn't know that, bro.
I gotta see how it looks.
Why are you holding out on me, dude?
If anyone gets a white one, send me a picture of you wearing it, bro, because I want to see how it looks. Sorry, yo.
What, Claude Smith? Do I feel guilty sometimes by using such vile language about someone you disagree with? What?
They trolling, bro. Don't listen. They trolling.
I know they are trolling.
Bro. They're trolling.
Hey.
All right. See y'all guys.
Peace out, yo.